Time to talk figures, yeah, let's begin with Berserk and Jesse, so let the fun spin. Archive figures and those recent pickups, chatting pre-orders, making Mondays way better for us all. The Collection Nexus, yeah! The Collection Nexus, woo! The Collection Nexus, it's here! The Collection Nexus!
Oh man, I was muted this whole time, and I was kind of on a riff, but yeah, no, I love that foghorn. That foghorn always sets the mood. Nice intro song, very catchy. It's an earworm indeed, but you know us, we're the Collection Nexus here, dark, mysterious, and if you guys had a so-so weekend, get ready to turn it around because it's Monday. We're in it. We're here, and we're here to talk about toys. We are also going to get to know, our special guests, which we'll have coming up. But before that, I have to bring in my fellow co-host, my good friend, everyone's favorite dinosaur enthusiast, Jurassic Jesse. How many times did I
Hey,
trip
what's
over my
going
words?
on? Dude, you did good, man. I mean, you can't sit on the sidelines for too long. You can start getting rusty, you know what
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm like, I'm getting rusty. I'm like, well, I can't let Jesse have all the fun.
saying? You did good. And you were early. Oh man, this is gonna be a good show. I
Oh
could
yeah.
feel it.
Knock on wood, knock on wood. But we haven't had a bad one yet, so let's keep the ball
Right,
rolling.
right.
And we
Let's
have a
go.
guest co-host today.
Ooh, let's go.
Correct? Yeah, no, he's been on the show as both a guest and a co-host before. You
Yes.
know him, you love him. JB.
Hello,
Yeah,
Internet. How are y'all?
we need
Hey,
a.
what's up?
I'm gonna find a round of
How are you
applause. He
guys?
definitely needs a round of applause when he comes in here.
Welcome back. It's good to see you, JB. How have you been?
Exhausted, if I'm being honest. Fatherhood is exhausting.
Oh yes.
But
Welcome.
other than that, I've been good.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Yeah, definitely. Just
That's great.
silent. Yes,
That's good
I'm
news.
sorry,
yes,
the awkward
father.
silence. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
father. Yeah, no, we're getting flashbacks of our kids are a little older, but
Yeah.
you don't forget those sleepless nights and the feeding every
Yeah.
4 hours and the diapers and the yeah, but
Oh yeah.
the best part
Well,
is
he's
We
once
just
they
had
get
some
older,
family up.
he's right across the.
Yeah.
He's right next door to
Yep.
me. His room is, so
Oh.
I can hear him if he cries. Yeah.
Yeah, we just had some family members up in town and with their little ones, and it was like all the memories came flashing back for sure. all
oh
the
yeah,
Mm,
all the climbing and breaking and all the stuff, but it's
yeah.
good times. It's fun stuff.
Mm.
all right. And with that being said, the man of the hour or 2 hours, maybe a little more. The amazing
Yeah.
the photographer. Uh, he chose for us to just go by Goose. There he
It's
is,
Goose. What's up, y'all?
double Goose.
Yeah,
How you
What's up,
doing?
Goose?
evil's so big it takes both hands. Yeah, y'all. What's up?
Can I be
What's
your
good?
Maverick?
Yeah, of
Let me
course.
be your Maverick. He can be Iceman.
And then I'm gonna hunt all of y'all after I die.
Goose.
Yeah, you're in
What's
for
going
it now.
on?
Not a lot, y'all. Everything is
Oh
great.
no.
Dude,
You're
it's
not
been
going down in
so
a
hot.
plane crash tonight, okay?
Yeah, no. But it's been so hot. All right,
Yeah,
so
man.
the last couple days here in Colorado, it's been like sunny and like 100 degrees, and it's just been brutal. But heck, dude, it's been nice. Like this past Saturday, I was out in a parking lot in North Denver at a game store called Level 7 Games, and I got the original Raiden and Scorpion and Sub-Zero from the Mortal Kombat game. Like they were the right, yeah. So, but it was like 100 degrees and sunny, but gorgeous. But it's like brutally hot. So, but yeah, man. So I mean, weather's been good. Meeting people, hanging out, having fun. Yeah, it's been good. What about y'all? You good?
Nice.
Ah,
Good, man.
Heat is
Good. Like I
always
said,
an
I have
issue
family
here.
members in town. Yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been hot for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad. All right.
Yeah,
Who
you gotta
wants to
take
talk toys?
Yeah, no, I'm
I do.
glad that it's 8 o'clock and there's still sun outside, but it's hot the whole day. But so you gotta take the good with the bad.
Mm,
But as you said, we're here to talk toys, and you seem already ready. Look at that.
already.
Already ready. Look at that. A
Right.
nice little spread. Got a few things out there. So would these help us get to know you a little better? So
Yeah.
let the crowd know, what is Goose all about?
Um. Basically, so I enjoy like hanging out, having dumb fun, playing with toys, photography. I collect. I collect by like feeling, by intuition, the gut feeling. It's like you're walking down the toy aisle and just something catches your eye. It could fruit flies. It could be like a Spider-Man or a Iron Man or heck, like one of those like a Mario or Sonic figures. Because toys are toys. It's like if I I don't limit myself to what I do buy or collect. I'm not I'm not. Oh my gosh, I only buy like military-based action figures or World War II military-based action figures, or I will only box with 1/6 scale, actual creation stuff. Everything else is just child's play. But no, dude, toys. Toys are toys.
Yeah.
We aren't here for very long. The entire span of things, everything that we do that we think is like super important and pertinent and will be a legacy and whatever else. Nah, not at all, bros. Not at all. I hate to bust your bubble. The best thing that you can do is take your time, invest your time in your family, your friends, your loved ones, and your hobbies and passions. And my hobbies and passions are toys and collecting toys and playing with toys. And yeah, that and community support, engagement, building other people up, making sure that people are good. Sometimes it leads to me over committing myself, getting burnt out, but it's like we're all working in progress, right? If you're like, oh no, dude, I never do that. I'd be like, bullshit. All that bullshit, yo. Yeah, that's me.
Well said. Yeah, you're in the right spot because we have to share the same values. I think we all play in the same sandbox here. But yeah,
Preferably one of those.
but we do have
yeah,
one of those cat box looking ones.
Oh yeah.
But there is some rules to my collecting. I did want to interject. I love collecting whatever I see. But sometimes the wallet and the bank account and the wife doesn't quite like that, so I got to reel it in a little bit, and set a little bit of boundaries. But hey, whatever floats your boat, whatever you can afford, whatever you can do to make you happy, I'm all for that. But there is some avenues, some lanes that I need to follow when it comes to collecting, and sometimes I get a little out of the bounds on those, and I got to reel myself back in, sell some things, use the hobby to fund the hobby type of stuff.
Right.
But I did want to ask you. You said you play with your toys.
I do.
A lot of people out there kind of think, oh, you're in the bathtub going pew 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 pew. No, me personally, I like taking pictures of my toys. That's how I play with my toys in a way, display them, whatnot. Are you literally the guy in the bathtub going pew 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 pew?
If when we were on my Instagram, there's literally a video of me rolling my ramen economical van with Mythic Legions, Poxis, hanging out one window, and the Action Force Black, like the Cthulhu octopus beard guy, hanging out the other side. Yeah, that dude. And I'm throwing it down like skate ramps, and I'm giving it to friends to hold up skate ramps, and yeah, and
Hell yeah.
it's actually outdoors.
Yeah.
When I was at Creators Con, I brought a box of. Why do you think that all of these toys were so close? Like, these are the toys that I had at Creators Con, so that I could have them out, so that people could like walk up and be like, oh shit, this is what action figures are now. Oh shit, this is what action figures are. Oh, this is what, oh my god. Right? Because toys are toys. And you can talk about like how awesome, like, a salad, like a fresh Cobb salad would be, with like some blue cheese crumbles and some fresh cherry tomatoes and a little balsamic vinaigrette drizzle, and some bacon, be awesome, right? And you can talk about that all day, and you get, man, that'd be a really good salad right about now. But unless you get up off your ass, you actually like get the salad stuff, and you put the salad stuff together, you make that salad, and you say, oh, holy shit, dude, you should taste this salad that I have. It's fantastic. Nobody's gonna care. People will listen. They'll talk to you about salads, but ultimately they're like, oh man, dude. So why would I like go around like talking about toys, have a toy guild that I promote, that I'm like, please, like, come hang out, play with us, play with toys, build dioramas, take pictures. I only paint minis. Fucking cool. Bring it. We do too. Like, there's a lot of us. But if a kid sees Brynjar only behind a plastic bubble, is that gatekeeping? Is that it's like, is that stopping the kid from enjoying what toys are? Possibly. True, it does preserve the figure for your collection, and it preserves it for how you choose to collect. I believe that my collection and my collecting habits and the way I like to play with toys is through just like sharing and trying to be as inclusive, engaging, and inviting as possible, because everybody deserves fun and whimsy. We all have to grow up. We do.
Yeah.
We can't be kids forever. But it's that sense of hope, right? It's that sense of hope that we retain from childhood. Dude, like, you remember like playing with your Joes or your Star Wars or whatever as a kid, and there was that little hope in the back of your brain that was like, oh, maybe they'll come alive. Right? It's like, maybe like if my eyes sparkle hard enough with imagination, I'm right? But still carry that, right? Like, it's the imagination, it's the whimsy, it's the fun, it is the investment. But I would rather spend more to have fun toys, as well as spend less. But no, that's spend less, right? That was like a $7 big bad sale thing, and still have fun, right? but
Yeah.
yes, you do have to like limit and budget that fun. Like, you know, I've found myself in that boat where it's like, well, you know, do I really need to spend like, you know, that yeah.
Well, Goose, you did talk about a toy guild.
Oh yeah.
Let us know what's going on. You got a toy guild. You're on Figure Fight Club. Where are you at?
Oh dude.
What do you got going on?
I Figure Fight Club came about as a result of me just I will get that fruit fly. As me just being me, right? I involved in the community, engaged. I like the way that the channel is run. You know, I like the way that it's community focused, community oriented. So I just started getting more involved in being on the open mic night live streams on Tuesday nights, hanging out, and I don't know. Some might say my personality is a little bit infectious, you know. And so after a while, like Abu was like, "Dude, look, why don't you just join the show as a co-host? Like, you know, we don't have a specific show spot for you." Oh, got him!
Oh, got it.
Ah! Give me a pair of chopsticks. Call me Mr. Goosagi. But
Winning.
yeah, man, like so it came about as that. So Figure Fight Club was, you know, it was just it was an awesome little like surprise blessing in disguise. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, and yes. So from that, you know, it's like I was on taking the shot for a while with Lou as a co-host, but like some stuff going on in my personal life, you know, is really shut that down because there's, you know, I really only have like one. Well, anyways, but yeah. So it was like, you know, I can do Tuesday nights and, you know, moderate on Friday nights and like host some. Like, dude, it's been great. Like, you know, I ended up going to IshCon in North Carolina, and it was fantastic.
Oh,
like,
nice.
you know, yeah, dude, it's oh my god, beautiful show. It's small, it's intimate. It's the Figure Fight Club home show. It's right in like the heart of Durham, North Carolina. So it's like you walk out of the hotel convention center, and like 5 points is across the street. So there's like street bands, and there's like, you know, restaurants and bars, and, you know, all this stuff always going on. All the and dude, it's fantastic, and the people there are all nice and cool, and you can walk around. Larger shows are also beautiful. You know, it's like there's a dopamine rush that comes being surrounded by like hundreds of like people that you know you have like some sort of connection with, right? But there's also like that blanketed anonymity. You know, it's like, ooh, pardon me, ooh, right? But at IshCon, you know, it's so small. You get to know the people that you're like walking around, and you have a chance to talk to people, and outside of the convention as well, because like the community is so close to the convention center that, you know, it's like, oh, dude, hanging out with like it's a Kanan, Avi, Lou, me, Jenna, Articulated Ninja, Blake Tarpley, Roll Keeper, Fanboy, a couple
Damn,
other
all you
guys, Toy Mercs, and like, yeah, dude, they were just like,
Nice.
there was like 20 of us just like hanging out, and but like,
That's so
cool.
much fun.
Yeah, but since it was a small show, you know, there was more opportunity to actually have like, you know, real connection, and, you know, it's like conversations and whatnot. Yeah, beautiful fun.
Well, like-minded people, you know, we all collect and we all gather and share stories of collecting. But speaking of community and people out there, I just wanted to say what up to the chat real quick. Just
chat.
say, yeah, man, we got the chat in the house. We got Stormfire Blizzard saying greetings, and
Salutations.
There it is. All right. What's up, Stormfire? How you doing? Rick Jones is in the house. Happy Monday. How's it going, Rick Jones? Nice to see you. Since he's popping in saying that he is going to catch the replay, but he wants to know what those dial blocks are about. We might get into that later tonight, right, Goose?
Oh yes, indeed.
We got Figure Fight Club in the house.
What's up, brother?
Saying what up. He's going to come back later after Goose is done talking, apparently. He hears him too much or something like that. Smash that like button is what he's saying. How's it going, Abby? Welcome.
And subscribe. And subscribe.
What's up, Ronald?
We forget that sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
Definitely
do the YouTube
subscribe
thing.
if you're here. Yeah.
He's sugar on top.
Toy
Same here.
Visuals is in the house.
I don't
up?
want to grow up.
He doesn't want to grow up.
A million
Dude, I miss Toys R Us, man.
Yeah.
He says he's with you, Goose. Break them out of the plastic. Yeah, man. Rip into it. That's what
All right,
I'm all
but
about.
wait.
Yeah.
I still have a very large collection of inbox figures that I am saving for inbox. Maybe if no, that oh my god, like I have. Do you remember that? Like there's another floor. The first couple waves of Classified.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the
Baroness and all
Viper
that?
Island?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Viper Island.
Cobra Island?
Yeah,
I forget what it was, but
Viper Island.
they were a bitch and a half to get.
Hard to find. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got all of them open and mint in box.
Oh, that's why we couldn't find them.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Including the van.
Nice.
Yeah, and I got them on first day, like a drop, so yeah. But I still have others not open, but for the most part, yes, open them, play with them, enjoy them if that's what you want to do.
Enable them. We got Will Flow in the house saying, what up? What up, Will Flow? Will Flow has been dropping some heat lately on Instagram, man.
I know.
Good work, dude. We got the Collector. YT.
What up, the Collector?
What up? He's in the house. What's up? We got Diggs Figs. What's going on, Diggs? Yeah, looking forward to that collab. Heck yeah, dude. Toy Visuals. The Collector says he needs to open his loot, so get on it. We also got Doombot 9000 in the house.
Oh, hey, Doombot.
What's up, Doombot?
Yeah, that's bad name.
Yeah, man, he's a homie of the show. What's up, Doombot? I hope you're doing good. Toy Visual says, some I save to open up on bad days instead of picking out on a cookie dough ice cream and Oreos. That's what we call our depression pile, right, Ronald? So we pull, when we're rainy day, feeling sad, we pull out a figure from our depression pile and rip into it.
Yeah, why pull Lexapro when you could pop a Marvel Legends?
Right? Get that rush,
You know what? They've actually started selling cookie dough, like bakeable cookie dough that's safe to eat in like this giant tub. And like, dude, you just put it in your fridge with your spoon on top because it's that good. Yeah. Dude,
I love me some cookie dough ice cream.
No, even with the danger attached to it, like I'm still down for some cookie dough.
Yeah,
man.
Always.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be turning into a snack episode of the Nexus. The Collector says, get some Cheetos. He wants those orange finger Cheeto dust.
Yeah, right.
JB, what's your snack of choice? I'm curious. What's your go-to?
I usually go for Cheetos right now since they're mentioning it. Now I kind of want some Cheetos myself. But I do like Oreos, cookie dough, of course. I really like that. So I'm not that picky, but if my go-to is usually Cheetos and ice cream
Dude, I love those
for sure.
jalapeno Cheetos. Oh man, those are so good.
Mm.
Goose, what's your snack of choice while we're on the subject?
Y'all honestly aren't gonna believe me, but it's these freeze dried Himalayan pink salt edamame beans.
Oh, this actually sounds pretty
Sounds
good. I like edamame. I go to sushi and I get the edamame. It's good stuff.
These,
Oh, what? Okay.
yes,
All right.
Ooh.
I'll have to check
and
it out.
yeah, these and Krispy Kreme fresh out now because there's a Krispy Kreme like 4 miles down the road from the house, and I know their schedule.
There you go.
I still have my receipt and hat saved from the first day that they were open.
They open. They're
Yeah.
giving out free donuts. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I got free donuts twice that day. Yeah, so
Oh, you can't beat Krispy Kreme, man. Even I think
Heck
the
yeah.
nearest one to me is like 20 miles. Like, I'll still make that trek. I'll still
worth
go.
it.
Yeah.
Fresh out now.
You're like, you know
Ooh.
what?
No.
It'll take a while. I might as well get 2 dozen. Like, one for the car ride and one for when I actually get home.
Let me just check and see if they have any coupons available online. I get 3 dozen.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Anyway,
Stormfire
Yeah,
likes
uh,
those queso chips. All right, get me hungry, everybody.
yeah. No,
All right,
we gotta
Ronald,
stop
take it
there
away,
before
dude.
we-
I derailed.
Yeah. No. Well, we gotta check out Goose's Instagram. Let's see what all the
Let's
shenanigans
go.
he's been getting up to.
Well, there's not a lot, but yeah, there's so on some of them, if you listen to the songs, that's like my songs that I made. Yes, I used AI because I'm not a production guy, but the lyrics are like 90% mine. And
Cool.
there's a picture of my 11234 block, me as a salamander. I intrinsically identify with the Sons of Vulcan. Yeah. 11234
That's
block.
another rabbit hole you could fall into, the whole Warhammer 40K stuff.
Dude,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so deep. Like I'm not familiar with the lore because I've just been getting into it because my brother-in-law introduced me through the Adeptus Astartes band thing movie. It was gorgeous. It was beautiful. And dude, it's so awesome. But yes. Oh, Red Goose right there. There's the Toyfield band. Dude, I completely screwed that band up. Oh yeah, there's my Red Goose and Robo Skull there down in the office.
Dope.
Right now, I'm up
Ronald
in the
showed
basement.
off like a white van on pre-order the other week. Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
see that
I've
one,
got-
Goose?
I'll be right back.
He's got one.
Yeah, no,
He doesn't even need one. on pre-order.
Definitely see
He's already got
Goose
the
popping out of
candy
that
van.
one. Yeah, no, untitled Goose Game vibes there.
JB, do you got one of these Robo Skulls?
No, I never actually had the chance to get one yet. I hope to, but I haven't yet.
Oh, look at that! Look at that white
So
van.
this was mine that I bought from Avi, and he brought me at IshCon. So I got everyone at IshCon to sign it, and
Oh,
it's
cool.
it's my souvenir.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Got it.
Clever.
yeah, Jason from Spiro Toys, Bell's Collectibles, Nimai, Uru Toys. Yeah, bud. Diabolic,
dope.
Mikey. Right?
Dude, I remember
Yeah.
I went to Legion's Con and Chris from the Toy Daddies brought in a orc, and he
Yeah.
had everybody sign an orc, and I thought that was a pretty genius idea.
That's
I should
cool.
do that. Yeah, super cool. Yeah. So are you the guy that like straps firecrackers to their figures or anything like that?
Oh my goodness. That
You
brings
are.
up a very funny thing.
All right.
You
Yeah, no,
are.
I'll be
I
right
think there's a story with that maniacal laugh that came after it. Let's go. What are we? Oh no, is he gonna light one right now?
Oh no. Oh my
I know.
gosh. What
Every
did I
time he
do?
steps out of camera, he comes back with something good. So,
Oh no.
hey, 4th of July was not too long ago.
I think you're onto something, Ronald.
My apologies, y'all. Oh, y'all should make me big. But yes, so that's gonna be my Lisa Frank inspired Voticorn. So like my color palette is like it's like aggregating like neon magenta and like blacks and whites and sparkle pinks. So everybody knows what this vehicle is, right?
Yeah, that's the
The Action
Besco
Force
112 Rumble. Oh no, the Action Force.
Yeah, it's the Action Force.
Gotcha.
It's
Vanguard
the Action
Rebellion,
Force
right?
vehicle. Yeah, it's one of their colors.
So which way does this go? Does it go like this? That way. So if when you buy enough toys, you end up getting really, really dumb things, and you come up with really, really bad ideas
Sure.
because these can be hollowed out and they fit like I think they're called like Class B rocket engines, like the solid fuel
Okay.
rocket
Yes.
engines. And so the plan is to fit 4 of like the solid fuel rocket engines in here, and then a brace to go on top of my Vanguard that's going to have like more upgraded suspension. And then yes, I am going to launch it into like infamy, into like the loving arms
Dope.
of fate. Yeah, so this was the Adventure Force Sam's Club C-130.
Okay.
I've got the rest of it, but it's in
We don't need
parts.
that piece.
Nah.
JB, I'm curious. Do you put firecrackers on your toys?
Nope, can't do it.
No.
I cannot do it.
No.
No,
What?
not
day.
unless
Why
I
not?
was recreating. Not unless I'm recreating the rocket shot from Toy Story. Then maybe, but I don't think I'd do anything to my plastic toys.
Yeah, man. I try to
Oh.
keep all flame away from my toys, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
people play differently.
Yeah. Well, if it's the classics, yeah, like I blew up enough of the classics when I was a kid. I need to blow
knew
any
it.
more up. Man.
Well, Goose, back to your Instagram profile. We had Abby on not too long ago from Figure Five
Yeah.
Club. His Instagram was the same. It was advertising for the shows and come join and this and that. So I don't think we need to delve deep into your Instagram unless you have something more specific that you would like to share or toy photography or anything like that. Okay, what you got?
So, a lot of the stuff that I share, well, like I will start sharing more often. But like
Okay.
I'm always there. It is. So with like me looking off the side and the red shirt, why don't you go
Okay.
ahead and play that one? Favorite toys. There he is, Poxus. The black's on the other side. Can't see him. I'm about to push him and then chase after him, and then you'll never guess what happens. That was me busting my ass.
No.
It switches to Wholesome Toy Family. One of my best friends out here. He managed to catch it in just a second. Here it comes.
Oh my gosh.
Full blown.
And like the first thing I said when I got up was like, "No, I'm fine. I didn't hit my head," because his wife was like, "Oh my god, did you hit your
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, no, the toys are good." Yeah. But yeah, like
Toys
that.
okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So
You
in other
break-
words, you suffer for your art right here.
Right? Yeah, man. You got to
Yeah,
break
like
an
I-
ankle to get a good shot. I mean, you know.
Yeah, and like it's I don't know. It was exhilarating. Yes, you know, it's a $150 band, and when you're adding shipping, that's another like $50. Like,
Oof.
but like, why not? Like, you know, if it breaks, it breaks. I'm confident in my skills, like crafter and toy guy, that I can fix it.
Right
If I'm
on.
not, then I probably shouldn't play with my toys like that. And if they do
Well-
break and I complain about it, it's my own damn fault.
I mean, they're your toys. So,
Yeah.
I mean, do what you want, you know?
Yeah, no, like it's fun. Like, you know, I can't wait for. I think we're getting together. The guild's getting together this weekend, maybe.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
You gonna go strap some fireworkers and throw them down a skate park?
kinda. So the guild, there was a couple of us that showed up just to kind of like hang out, talk toys, play with toys, and then we decided to invite more people. And so now
Heck yeah.
there's like a steady group of like 6 of us. So it's me, Ben Dixon, who is Be That Dixon Photo, Wholesome Toy Family, GI Joe for Fun, Stu Articulated, and Mark II Design. And like, you know, we get together regularly because we're all kindred souls and nerds and dorks, and we want to play like tabletop GI Joe RPG games, and you know, paint minis and talk toys and build dioramas. And so, why do that? You know, enshrouded, you know, in the anonymity of the internet, right? You know, let's get together. You know, let's have like the warmth of fellowship and companionship. And like, fuck, dude, you know, it's like you can just talk toys, and it's like, yeah, okay, cool. So yeah,
Love it.
we get together, and so a lot of the actual pictures that I share are of us, of the guild, or there's my old
Gotcha.
Fisher Price collection still from when I was a kid.
Dope. Archive.
Yeah,
That's
look at those guys.
dope. Some old school right there.
Yeah,
Well,
but
hey, speaking of the community, once again, we had a couple of people jump in. I just want to say what up to real quick.
yeah,
This is a name we don't see too often. Disavowed. Thanks for hopping in, my man. Love your content as usual. We got Jukebox Hero jumping in. Evening. How you doing, Jukebox Hero? It's good seeing you. It's good seeing you. And then we got my roomie Ender Shadow in the house. What's up, Enders? Hope you're having a good Monday, dude. And then, of course, we have Amateur Hour jumping in. How you doing, Amateur Hour? It's good seeing you, my man. Hope you're having a good Monday as well. Toy Visual says, dude, that's extreme toy collecting, LOL, launching at a skate park. I don't even like taking my RCs out there.
right.
And yet you're doing it with toys.
Dude, it's crazy. Almost every city or county park in Colorado has a skate park.
Nice.
Yeah.
I used to get down on that. Hey, JB, I got a question for you. Do you have a
Yep.
toy community that you get together with as a guild, as some would say?
I've tried, but where I live, there's not that many toy collectors around my area, so I don't
Lucky.
really
So
have
that means your
anybody.
aisles are stocked with toys, is what you're saying?
You have a Ross that has actual deals.
You can actually find things on the shelf, is what you're saying?
Yeah, and I don't really like. There's not a lot of toy collectors around where I live, so I don't really have a group of people to hang out with and talk about this hobby.
Yeah.
Except my wife. She collects action figures herself,
Oh.
but really that's about it. So
Mm.
Just
That's
it's
cool.
kind of sad. It's kind of sad.
Not
maybe
really.
make
I
you
mean,
drive.
Yeah,
Maybe
dude.
drive.
Yeah. You gotta drive out, get some cons or whatever. In my area, I got a few collectors. Sure, we do little toy shows, and I became really good friends with one of them for sure. But we've kind of gotten a community now, Goose, where we kind of look out for each other. Like, hey, if you see this figure on the shelf, let me know, shoot me a message or whatever. We're kind of looking out for each other locally. But yeah, there's still a lot of collectors around me that scoop it up before I get there. I'm assuming same with you, Berserk, where you're at.
Yeah, no, we still haven't gotten to like friendly terms. Like, I'll spot one and I'll be like, "You're the guy that took all the Spider-Man last time, right?" We just mad dog each
Yeah,
other. Like,
yeah,
we
you
know,
see
like
him in the act.
you got the last figure I wanted, right? But no, we definitely do have to work on there's good people out here, but there's also the scalpers and the ones that don't want to socialize,
Yeah,
and
yeah. There's a few of
it's all,
those.
yeah, there are a few of those that like want to go and
Yeah.
take it back to their house like a troll, and it's like I,
Oh,
I want to share my passion for this.
Yeah, yeah. Goose, earlier you were saying that you like going out and hunting. You love seeing the figure on the shelf. Of course, so do I. But it seems like lately, man, it's been dry, man. It's like you got to hurry up. You got to go in every day.
wait.
It's getting out of control these days. What up, JB?
Well, it's like with the news and reports, if it's true, Target's going to cut back on the toy aisles. Like they're going to be cutting back on putting toys on shelves. So you'll have
I
to
haven't
you
heard
want to
that.
much. It's been
Oh,
reported for quite a while that they're really going to cut back on the entertainment part and the toy department. So if
oh,
it's
you're
true
saying
what they're
like the
saying,
NECA section, like the NECA Funko
the
kind of
collection
area.
section and the
Uh oh.
toy section. So
Uh
if it's
oh.
true, then a lot of people are going to have to go online for shopping.
You
Which
know, I want
Oh yeah, I
to.
want.
I'm not saying you're wrong or anything like that, but I have been seeing a lot of NECA showing up at Ross, and that's not a good sign.
no.
You know,
Well,
so I don't know.
as is
But yeah,
Walmart. Like they're cutting back on all their NECA collector and the import figure spot that's over in the electronics.
yeah,
But I did see that they've redone the toy aisles to have smaller peg areas, but for more variety of figures.
See, that's what my Walmart did is
Mm.
you've got the toy section of like the collector stuff, and then on the opposite side of the aisle, you've got Nerf guns.
Mm-hmm.
So they've kind of done it that
Yeah.
way.
Hmm. So what are we saying here? Us as collectors need to step up and start buying more things because we don't want them to get rid of our toys. But then again, we
Well,
have internet and Big Bad Toy Store to have us on backup. But there's no
right.
Well,
fun
Well,
in it that way, huh?
I like toy hunting, but it gets
Yeah,
kind of disappointing when half time you can't find what you're looking for because, like you said, somebody else
yeah.
buys it. When
It's
online, I can buy what
the
I
name of the
want and
game,
not have to worry about a scalper taking it.
mm,
right?
so so the problem with big box or with actual in-store retailers, the especially around me, the toy reseller market and the amount of the little toy conventions is ridiculous. But also, I
It's getting
know
out of control.
it. Yeah, if I I don't have the time or the availability to dedicate a solid hour every Thursday morning in between like 7:30 and 8:30 to make sure that I'm at Ross right when the doors open on the morning of like the new drops, right?
Can't do it.
Like
Yeah.
but like there are people within a 20-minute drive of me that's their side hustle. And like I'm frustrated about it because they're taking away the joy of like actually finding things. Like, oh dude, like that's a rush, it's like you actually
But-
see the figure you're looking for, like, holy shit, on the shelf. Yeah. But like but if there's constant
rare.
disappointment, then because everything is scarce, because like there is a very large and dedicated scalper community here, and like dude, it's not just toys, it's cards, it's the toys, it's little things at Lowe's, like when the Lowe's mini totes were hot, like I went in just to try to find them. They were like, oh dude, they sold out. I was like, when?
Yeah.
Like the website said you had them. We did. Like
5 minutes ago.
yeah.
What's up, JB?
And
You
somebody's
wanna say,
outside selling them for triple the price.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
want to see
no.
how bad the trading card section is, come to my local Walmart. It is practically empty. Like you will not find a
Ghost
single
town.
trade. You will not find a single trading card thing there. All you'll find is empty boxes.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rick
Well,
Jones
I've
is
only
saying,
been able to get lucky.
Mm-hmm.
it's rare. Yeah, Rick Jones is saying, I buy more 80 toys these days. Yeah, man. And they're fun. They're fun too, Rick.
Yeah.
Toy Visual says, stalkers always got the jump on us. He's blaming the employees. I mean, I'm not saying that doesn't happen. I'm sure that happens more than I want to admit.
I've seen
but-
I've seen a couple of videos of people uploading of employees actually buying product as they put on the shelf, and my Walmart is guilty of that as well. So there have been employees at my local Walmart where they'll buy something if they see it.
Mhm.
So Toy Visual says, if I'm a collector and I stock stores, it's hard to pass up exclusives when you could just stash it in the back or misplace them.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
so I got a buddy here locally that works in a store, and he found some Hot Wheels that were like a chase Hot Wheel,
Oh shoot.
and he found like 3 of them because he was stocking them, and he bought them, and he
Long story
sold
short.
them. And dude, I mean, it was a good come up on him. I hate to like say that I don't like that, because it's like, man, like he used the hobby to fund the hobby, and it's like, nah, I'm not a Hot Wheel guy, so whatever, do it whatever you want. But yeah, it happens out there. I hate to say it. So I guess that's what, Big Bad and all them, they've got your back, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
just point and click, put your credit card number in, and you're good to go. But I agree with you, Bruce. Like the other week, I was in Target and I found the Indominus Rex that I've been looking
Really?
for forever. And it was like that thrill, it was like, oh my God, I found it, like finally. And yeah, I love that feeling. So, but
Yeah, no,
anyways,
it's
you
always
guys,
always a good feeling when you find that, and hopefully, we could remember some of those good feelings with some archive figures. What do you think,
yeah,
Jesse?
man.
Archive
Smooth
figures?
transition. Yes,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go.
Let's do it.
Archive Figure of the Week!
All right. You want to
That
go
video was
first?
Brought to you by the one and only Diggs Figs. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can go first if you want me to. Sure. Yeah, go ahead, JB.
Yeah, I'm just
Um,
letting you guys know. I'll be right back. I heard a noise in my son's room, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, man.
Oh baby
Uh,
son.
John says, "Boo! Smoking your own products is destructive." Yeah, you can't get high on your own supply. Come on, dude. All right, Ronald, you said archive figure of the week. Let's go. We'll go round table on this. I'm going to show off something from 2013. This was pretty cool. I liked it. It's the McFarlane Penny from The Walking Dead, and this is the comic book version. It was actually pretty cool what he did. He did like the TV show line, and then he did the comic book line, and then he also did black and white versions and all that stuff. But unfortunately, they're at a like smaller scale, and I love The Walking Dead and all that stuff, but it's too small for me. I did like the penny because it came with all these little bits and parts of heads and organs and all this gross stuff. And she just looks cool on this shelf as just like a zombie, girl. Bah. But we need somebody to give us some good, affordable, articulated zombies. I would love to add some more zombies to the shelf, just random, brain eaters, all that stuff. Goose, I'm curious. Did you ever pick up any McFarlane Walking Dead figures?
So I really wanted to, and I actually got one as a gift. It was the 5-inch Governor that was released like 5 or 6 years ago now. And they're, unfortunately, I was just not collecting like horror and gore stuff at the time, which is weird because I'm a huge zombie fan and fanatic, and
man,
lifelong. Speaking of which, if y'all should look at No More Heroes. This is a toy line that's gonna be on Kickstarter probably soon, but like body horror, military theme. That's so cool. That's a good looking one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
No
you
More
have my
Heroes.
attention. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there was a Kickstarter not too long ago with the Zombie Mars. Help me out, Ronald. Yeah, the Zombie Mars guys, astronauts in space, zombies and stuff.
Mhm.
I hear they're coming back because it didn't fund, but they're going to come back with another redo. So I'm actually pretty excited for that because I did want a few of those zombies. So I was a little bummed that didn't happen, but. I just wanted to show you guys the fish tank. I don't know if you guys read the comics or anything, but you know what this is all about in the comics. But it comes with all these little bits of body parts that you can put into the fish tank, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, having body parts in your collection, if you're a horror collector, you can't go wrong with that. And it just looks really cool on the shelf. So that is my archive figure of the week. Is Penny from McFarlane Toys Walking Dead series comic book version. Curious though, JB, did you ever pick up any Walking Dead figures? Are you a Walking Dead fan?
I am a Walking Dead fan, and I don't know if it's a good thing to watch the TV show before the comic book, before I read it, but
No.
that's kind of what I
No.
did is I saw the television show before the comic. And I have picked up one or two, but my brother became a Walking Dead fan, so I gifted those to him because he really enjoys The
nice.
Walking Dead. So as we're talking about, help out in the community and share. But I keep looking at that. I'm like, that would look so good next to a NECA Ash figure.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That'd make a
How
really
tall?
I
good.
like
That
where
would
you're
make a
going
really
with
good.
that.
That'd make a really good photography shot, Betsy.
4
I
inches
might have
tall.
to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Is that like a 4-inch scale or a 5-inch scale?
Yeah, it's like like 4.5 inch. I want to say
Okay.
he did some just like a weird scale, and it's like they're small. Like the adult ones are like 4.5 inches, and it's like, man, Toddy, you would have had my money if you just made him 6-inch scale, But he did a good run. He went a long time on these figures. People were buying them, but now you can kind of pick them up wherever. But this one's been in my collection, and
Lucky,
I
man.
just love it. It's cool. So
Right.
that's my pick. Who's going up next, Ronald?
I'll go next. And I've been trying to downsize for the last couple of weeks.
Oh.
It's been I'm running out of space. Well, what can I say? That's it. which has me, looking at older figures, opening up totes, and I've been on this. I've been a little upset with Mezco, but I have a bunch of Mezcos.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so of course I brought in one of the Mezcos. This is one of my very big on all the Rumble Society stuff, but
That looks so
all
good.
the different. Yeah, you look at it, and you're like, okay, I see where they're going there. And I know some people are anti roach head. Just an easy pop and swap of the head. Put whatever head you want there. Put a James Bond one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it. The body's good. The soft goods are always good on these. And they came packed with accessories, of course. As you were doing earlier, the
Mhm.
metal head hands or the devil horns. There you
The
are.
horns. God, like
JB.
Mezco's Rumble Society, like all their figures have impressed me so much, and I own none of them. Oh, that's so cool!
Yeah, he has a knife foot.
Ah, so fresh.
I'm like, is that what it's
Oh,
called?
cool.
Yeah.
Does it pop out?
Yeah, it's retractable. Ow, I hurt myself.
Like it goes in and out?
Yeah,
No
like
way.
it's gone
Ow.
there, and then you put on the heel. It's back out.
That's incredible.
That's so neat.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. Dude, I just watched The Dark Knight with my son. Joker, he had that blade that popped out of the boot and he kicked Batman. It's like, oh, that's what it reminded me of. Sorry. Welcome, Gibbs Me Toys. Gibbs Me Toys. He says he wished Mezco would come with more swappable neck pieces. Worked well with the
Yeah,
Nautilus
that kind
grid.
of does kind of ruin it a little when you're just trying to swap the head to make it a different character.
Right, and it's like all neck sizes
Got a
are all
brown
the
neck.
same. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, so Gibbs is like the resident mind blowing awesome guy on Figure Fight Club that just like pops up with like he's like, oh yeah, I made like this tunic for Akira, and you're like, oh, dude, it's like the most badass like custom tunic ever. He's like, yep. You're like, man, that's so cool. Yeah, dude, Gibbs
Just threw it together.
Yeah, he's good people.
Yeah, way better than
What's
putting
up,
the
Gibbs?
scarf
Welcome to
that they
the show.
sometimes come with. You're like, why is that figure wearing a scarf? Like, it's cold. It's cold. What can I say?
I don't know. Are those eyes like clear, or am I just seeing that wrong? Are they clear? I can't tell.
They're like
They look clear. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I'm like,
I've
is
got
this
a
the one
couple
that
of
lights
those,
up in
and
the
I don't
back?
remember them being like
Actually,
clear.
It might be.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the one with that lights. Oh, this is the one that lights up.
Wow!
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
no
probably
way,
should.
dude. What? I
I
didn't
probably
know that.
shouldn't have the lights. I shouldn't have the battery in it because this thing has been in, just sitting on a shelf
probably.
for years. But it still works. So that's cool. Yeah, no,
Dude, that is
I'm all for
dope.
the
I
communication.
didn't know that.
All it needs is magnets, and
That's
it'd be
sick.
perfect. Yeah, no, and then a lot of cool accessories, of course, boombox. This one came with martini glasses because, of course, it did.
Well, yeah.
Of course.
Shake it, not stir.
Yeah, exactly. And what else? And a bunch of hands, and not just the devil horns. You also get the middle finger, which those are the
Oh,
two that I
yeah.
use the most.
Berserk, John says that he always thought that he looked more like a termite. Do you agree with that one?
Yeah, no, his look has changed over the years.
Yeah. Oh,
He used to come with like more roach looking head, and that one not many people were a fan of. This one's more more friendly on the eyes. But
Yeah.
I think in one of the boxes I could find his old roach head. That thing was gnarly. It was gnarly.
Gnarly. Doombot's chiming in saying, "Do all Gomez heads light up?"
No, just that was one of the gimmicks on this one. Not all of them.
Because the couple that I have do not light up. So I was shocked when you turned that on. I was like, "That's dope."
Like you said, clear. I'm like, was it supposed to be clear? I'm like, and the heads have different. I know the Gomez of Doom has a scratch on it, and there's different colored eyes. I know I've seen them with black and green eyes and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well,
definitely
that's
after
pretty cool
collecting so
pick,
many,
man.
you get to see the differences of it.
Yeah.
It has a cute
That's a
little
cool
bow tie.
archive figure, Ronald. Super cool, yeah.
Yeah, he's been sitting on the shelf. This one's staying with me though. He is definitely
yeah,
a keeper.
that's a keeper. Goose, how's your Mezco 112 collection?
It is as barren as my field of fucks.
Don't give a crap about Mezco 112, huh?
I do. Like if I could, I would want to have the Death Adder and then the Mezco Rumbler. I love like 1/12 scale vehicles. Like in my journey through my toy collection and organizing it, I found an additional 2 Vanguard shells. So I think that brings my total Vanguard collection up to 14.
Whoa.
Yeah. I've got the white ramen van, the black ramen van, the Zika Toys Misery Machine. I've got 2 of the Desert Camouflage tumblers, the 1 Black Dark Knight tumbler, the 89 Batmobile, the Batman Forever Batmobile with Arthur, a couple of the different Bats cycles. I've got 2 of the 66 Batman Batmobiles, a couple of the Bats cycles.
Damn.
And
you're a vehicle guy.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, so as far as archive, that is this guy. So this is like my 2000, I don't know, 11 or 12. It's like SH Figure Arts Batman. He's about 8 inches tall. But actually, he'd be about 9 if he was standing up. But so it was the first. What was that first Batman game? Like the Arkham game. So yeah, it was the Arkham Knight
Asylum
Batman. And yeah, import bigger the first time. So I mean, like ball joints, all around. And this was like 2010. And yeah, the butterfly looks like really bad, but you have to remember it was like 2000 whatever. Like
yeah,
heck, But yeah, and so I gave it to my friend Sean to customize because I was like, dude, this figure is cool, but like, I don't know, make it cooler. And so he kept it for about a year and then sent it back. So it's got like a custom paint job, a custom cape.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
yeah,
wanted to make it wider, but there was something about it. So he was like, dude, bring it by the house one day. But I was like years ago. But yeah, so plus Sean, look him up on Instagram, McToyver. So he also did this cool thing with
magnets.
We were like, yeah,
did you see that, Ronald?
Ooh,
yes,
magnets.
So there's a little button magnet there, and so it just attaches on.
How do they work?
I don't know. Juggalo. Whoop. But you have to remember, he sent me this figure like this was like 5 or 6 years ago now, maybe more. Yeah, it was a good good like 5 or 6 figures. So Sean was doing soft goods and magnets, and it's like custom wires. 5 or 6
Oh,
years
yeah.
ago as a quick customizer, and so Sean is also the guy that got me back into like collecting and actual like toy photography and all that. So
Dope.
that's what this is, my archive. It's like nope, never get rid of it because it's the first like
Well, yeah, man.
import I ever bought. It's the first one a friend ever customized.
Customized.
And
Put some
like
love into.
yeah, it was like accidentally like I don't know, but I had it. I showed it on Kaiju Daddy's show one day, and like Kaiju, Tokyo Joey, Darth Benevolent, and Doc Electra were on there. They're like, "Oh my god, do you know what that Batman is?" I'm like, "No, it's a toy." They're like, "Oh, okay." But do you know?
It's an import.
I still
Is it
don't.
rare?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But like, so
I-
all right. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
It's on your shelf. That's all that matters. I mean, like, it's in your collection and that's where it should stay. I love the
Yeah.
soft good capes on it, man. It looks really good. But
Oh.
your boy Joe says that head looks kind of small in that Batman Goose. Is that the original head that it came with?
So it came with 2 heads. So it's got one with the grimacing face.
I like it.
And then one with the regular
More
face.
grimacing?
Well, like
More
so one has
grimacing?
the mouth
more
open.
madder.
Yeah, right.
Brooding.
It's mad and extra
Brooding.
mad. There's
One has teeth. One doesn't.
Yeah.
But yeah,
things like
that was just that's the heads. Yeah. So plus,
That's cool, man.
just a quick shout out, these bigger stands that I'm using, bendable wire, posable with
I
a
like it.
little clasp, right? So
Yeah,
my
man.
big boys, you can find them over on Etsy. They're awesome. They just released a new type of stand. Plus, check out Hexastacks. He's got really badass stands too.
I like that one. The posable wire. It looks really strong. It looks really nice. Well, cool, man. JB, do you have this Batman? Do you own this guy? No.
Unfortunately not. The one Batman I do own, and I wish I could find it, but it's down in storage. Hopefully the next time I come back on the show with you guys, or whenever you guys come on my show, I'll have it. But it's the Sovereign Knight Mezco Batman, like the original main release.
Nice.
It was
Okay, so
one
it's
of my first pickups I ever got when I seriously got back into toy collecting.
I was going to ask you about your Mezco collection, but it sounds like you got some. You got some.
So I had a few of them. One I did a trade with, which was the David Harbour Hellboy movie. I had that one.
Nice.
That one I gave to a friend of mine. We did a trade.
I want that one.
And then I had the Thor from Thor Ragnarok.
Be right back.
My brother, he's such a big Thor fan, like Walking Dead, that I gifted him that one so he could have a Thor in his display. So really, I'm just left with that one Mezco Batman.
Right on. Ronald, I don't know what's going on with the screen there, but anyways, JB, we got you on the big screen. Let's jump into your archive figure of the week. What you got?
So I know I've showed y'all my Jack specific Rocky Balboa. I've done
Yeah.
Toy Biz on here. I've showed you guys almost anything, but I was able to. I wanted to show off this guy because this is one that I'm proud of, and I actually put it together myself. Um, the model kit Buzz Lightyear, since I mentioned Toy Story earlier,
Yeah.
had to show him off. I mean, it's done by Bandai, so it's like everything is pieced together. But I really like this Buzz because you can move the eyes. Like I can,
Oh, what? No way.
yeah. Here, You gotta take the faceplate off, of that's the one thing about it. But you can
Mm.
like I can literally make. Let me see here if I could fix this real
You
quick.
gonna have a
Like
little tool to like move the eyeballs?
no, you can just use your finger on the back. See, like I
Oh,
can make
really?
Buzz cross-eyed, like make him derpy.
Mhm.
Arr.
That's so cool.
He's got a working communicator that you can actually open. He's got that,
Ooh,
and he
fancy.
Is
also
it Jack's Collectible? Like, did you buy it at Walmart or was it like the Storm one? I think it is the other company.
this is Bandai.
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 Yeah, they did both Buzz and Woody, and I never got a chance to get Woody, so I only have this Buzz. But this has been one I've had for a long time. And see, he's of course got other faceplates like his toy mode
Oh, that's
smile.
cool.
Ah,
Nice.
So
yes.
and he has also functional wings too. So you push the button.
I was gonna
The
ask.
wings do pop out, and you have to extend them. So like I have to pull this little piece
Mhm.
out, but they do work. So
Cool.
All right. Now make them fall with style.
Yes.
uh,
Let's go. Strap a firecracker on it, JB. Come on, let's pop some cherries up in
You
here.
gotta
oh,
walk to your
I
local skate
can't with
park
this
first, though.
Buzz. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
take them to the skate park. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
We're kidding. No, man, you do you. Now this is
Mm-hmm,
cool, man. I love Toy Story. You know, seen
mm-hmm.
it a million times. I love me some Buzz up in here. Uh, Goose, do you have any Buzz or Woody action figures in your collection?
I don't, but I have a buzzkill for the rest of y'all because too many of
Oh,
y'all have one of these.
what
Still
do
in
we
my
got
I
here?
have one of those, but it's in
Is that
storage.
Amigo?
Yes,
Wait,
this is the 1976 Canadian release Mego Batman. I don't know,
what?
right?
Dude, that's dope.
Like, so it's a bit. I don't know if you can see the date. 76. Yeah, it's a bit
Wow.
faded to say the least because, well,
A little faded. Yeah.
so I've had bit. So fun story. When I was in Iraq, we found we basically we started using a proxy server to bypass the firewalls on the SIPRnet of the military internet servers. So we built like a fake internet on top of the military internet so that we could access the internet unfiltered. And so I bought that Batman on eBay in 2006 when I was in Iraq through a very, very illegal means of like network manipulation because I was a communications guy. Yeah.
Dude, collectors will do anything to get their toys.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the crime makes it even more special.
I know.
That's
All right.
awesome. Well, Batman's my dude, so I'm loving all the Batman stuff. But JB, back to your Buzz, dude. What year was that? I wanted to ask you. Was that Bandai?
So this model kit, if I'm right, it's about 7 years old.
Okay.
So it's not that old, but I tried to find something that also had sentimental value to me, and I really enjoy this, even though it's a model kit. But it's pretty durable. Like it's got heft to it, so I mean, I can drop it and it won't break. So it's like and I like these model kits because it's like you put together their actual action figures. So
Nice.
Yeah, no, a lot of it depends on how much work you put into it. If You
Right.
don't find the nubs. You don't do a good enough job cutting it. Like it won't
Oh, I
last.
know. I like this buzz too because it's got drop down hips. Like
Oh,
you can literally.
That is a really cool biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Bandai
And
Namco.
Digital
have you ever
Caveman
been
was saying
tempted
plastic
to?
crack. The addiction is real. Sorry, Ronald. Go ahead.
Yeah, no amount of firewalls can stop you when you got that itch.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Need me some toys.
JB, have you ever been tempted to go back and try to get that the Woody?
I have several times, but it's like gone up in price. I actually found it one time at a toy store a few years back when me and my wife went to a supermarket, went to a mall, and there was a collector's store, and I seen it, and they had one left, but I could not pick it up because by the time we went to go eat lunch
Mhm.
and came back, it was gone. So I never
No.
got a chance to get the Woody. Yeah.
Bummer.
Hmm.
Oh man, I get Woodies all the time. I mean, wait a second. You guys, let's roll into our recent pickups. What do you say, Ronald?
Yeah, before you pick up another Woody.
Yeah, let's go.
Recent pickups.
All right. Thank you, Diggs Figs, for the video once again. You guys, this is our recent pickup segment. We want to see what you got. What's new? What's fresh? What it smell like? All that good stuff. Yes, I went first last time. So my buddy surprised me and he got me this. And I was like, dude, super freaking cool. I definitely wanted it. And he knew I wanted it and he got it for
Oh
me.
yes,
Oh,
that's
nice.
It's
cool.
the It's the Batman Returns Bat Missile from McFarlane Toys. So there it is in all of its
That's
glory.
so.
Kind of Woody-esque. Kind of, right, JB? I don't know. But anyways, there's the button right there. You push it, and the cockpit pops out and goes like that. And I got Batman in there, of course. He's got to be riding in it. But
Mm.
very interesting offering from McFarlane Toys. I never thought in a million years we would see this vehicle, especially in this scale. I mean, it's ridiculous. This is what I love about McFarlane Toys is like love him or hate him, he's gonna give you some like wild offerings, stuff that other companies just never dreamed of even manufacturing, and he's doing it. He's giving us bat missiles.
Yeah, but
Goose.
but not for all right, so how much I did like I, as as good as it looks, and the fact that I will have one, I just think that McFarlane charges way too much for his vehicles. Like there's there, they look great. I own like do it now, right? But like
I'm good.
it's hard for me to justify buying one at full cost. Like
That's why I didn't buy it. But
yeah,
he knew my birthday is coming up, and it's not even close to now. But he was like early birthday present. There you go. The thing is like
very
you
cool.
said, you had the Batman Forever vehicle. I mean, that
Mhm.
one lit up, and it has
Yeah,
sound effects and all that stuff. Like you get a little bit more bang for your buck. This one, it doesn't do anything other than the cockpit opens. You could put Batman in it. The wheels move. Uh, but I mean, it just looks cool on the shelf. So I'm super excited because I do have other Batmobiles. I do have McFarlane Batmans and all that stuff. I'm planning on setting up a cool Batman shelf with all the vehicles, from all the different movies. So this one just, Batman Return. I didn't get the Penguin duck vehicle. I don't know. It's cool.
uh,
It's cool. It's just not for me. So I'd rather represent Batman Returns with this Bat Missile. It's super cool. So thank you. You know who you are. I love it,
That is very cool.
and that's it.
And
So,
That is my recent pickup.
so
And yes,
when
it
are you gonna
smells like
take it to the?
plastic.
When are you gonna
skate
take it to the
park.
skate park? Yeah.
Take it to the skate park. You know what? I'm with JB on this one. I don't think I'm gonna take this to the skate park, dude. I mean, honestly, it's in pristine condition. I don't want to scratch it up. I want it to look nice on the shelf. So I
Right.
feel you, JB. Maybe like in a few months, if it goes on clearance and you can get it for like $20 or whatever, sure, I'll buy another one and take it to the skate park all day. I'll buy 2 of them, wear them as skates on my feet, you know. But as of right now,
I want to see it.
yeah,
That would
as
be
of right
so
now, Goose, like you said, $100 for a vehicle. Like I don't know what he spent on it, but I've
Well,
seen him at GameStop for $100, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
that's the thing. Like I bought the Flash '89 Batmobile or the Batmobile
Yeah,
'89 Batmobile from the Flash movie,
yeah,
from a local reseller for $100, right? And like I think it was like released at like $100, and it's held its value. And like so, there are McFarlane vehicles that do like
yeah.
they do great things. But like I just that bat missile is God. It will go in the collection, and now it's like, man, where can I find them? Where?
I've seen them. They're at GameStops, but I
But
mean,
for
I'm
$100.
sure just wait. Just
Yeah.
wait. They're going to be on Amazon for less. I think the one that's really kept its value was the tumbler, the black tumbler, the camo
Yeah.
one. Like went. I bought the Batmo Beast a long time ago, and that thing went. You
What
know,
was
like a lot of vehicles. You
the
know,
Batmobiles?
yeah, the Batman from the Dark Knight metal big monster truck looking one. You
Oh,
remember that one?
what? You got that?
I did. I had that a while ago. I sold it a long time. It just took up so much shelf room, man. It's like, you know what? I'm good. But yeah, Stormfire is saying he missed out on the animated Batmobile. If anyone knows where to pick one up, let him know. Good luck with that one, dude. That one went up in value. There, that one's holding its value. Good luck on that one. Ronald, I showed you my missile. What you got?
I don't have a missile, and we knew it was bound to happen after 123 episodes. I do not have a recent action figure pickup.
No way.
Cue the booing, cue the
Wah, wah, wah.
yeah, the womp womp. Get this guy out of here. I've been
Dude, this has never happened. This is a first time. This is a first.
123. There's always been something like I do have stuff coming in from Big Bad Toy Store, but my at home in person hunts have been mostly for Pokemon cards. I guess.
Did you pick up any Pokemons?
I do.
Uh-oh.
God,
Here we
old-
go.
Yeah, I know. I have a vending machine by where I work, so I time my lunches and my breaks to be there when it drops, when they release more stock, and it's hit or miss. Sometimes I come back with 1 or 2 packs. On Saturday I came back with 22 packs.
What? You found 22 packs?
Well, 2 of them were booster bundles, which are 6 packs in each bundle, so 12, and then the other ones were like, it literally got to the point where I was like stop, I can't spend more money on cards on like,
Well, I'm gonna leave that
Mm.
comment up there for 2 more seconds. But yeah, Figure Five Club's
I
like,
know.
boo this man. Boo.
But no, he's a fellow collector though. He's a fellow card guy, so
Yeah. He
you know,
gets
he-
it. You redeemed yourself with some Pokemon cards. So are we gonna get a live unboxing or what? You gonna rip into a pack or what? What's
do I
going
have
on?
any. I don't have them in this room. we go. I open them with my daughter. We go and we compete.
right.
See who
All
got the
right.
better one.
Well, we
Nothing
need to get you off the
worthwhile getting.
screen.
No gold cards. No. If we got a few SIRs, but
Gibbs is saying it sounds like you saved some money. He's in your
no,
corner
I
on that one.
just changed the addiction. I no longer like crack. I like heroin.
Bobby's saying rookie numbers, 22 packs. That's it. Come on, that's amateur hour, dude. What are you doing?
There was 3 more packs in the machine, but there was kids there, and I'm like, this is a
Well,
card game
Ronald,
for kids, so let them take it.
yeah,
But
let the kids have it. Well, since you don't have anything, we're gonna jump to our guest of honor tonight. I think you were next, Goose. What you got? What is your recent pickup of the week?
Okay, so this is going to involve a little bit of following along. My recent pickup of the week is the fact that I actually was able to luckily crowdfund and source a year on Webador for InitialGooseCreations.com, so I could have a physical I could have a website where my invention. It's a novel tool that's free for entry-level diorama builders, whatever. So it's available for download free, and it's available right now. So basically, I just did the math, and it turns out that the common scale between all the action figures is like a 1 to 11.5 scale, and the actual scale of action figures that we collect is approximately 1 to 11.6. So basically, I just kind of did the math, and turns out that everything kind of goes around a 1 to 11.5 scale. So I made this. I call this the 11 to 34 block. So I made it because my daughter was 4 at the time, going on 5, and she wanted to build dioramas with me. But for her to be able to use rulers or speed squares, protractors, whatever else was just beyond her comprehension. So I came up with this idea, and it was a concept, and then I became friends with Avi, and then through Avi I met Chris over at Sys 3D Arsenal, and so Chris made me a few of these, and I sent them back as a very, very generous favor. And so it measures 1.5 inches across, 3 inches long, 4 inches tall, right? So each of these are divided into 3/4 inch sections this way, and then height-wise, they're 1 inch, right? So that's why 11 to 34, because 1.5 inches, 3 inches, 4. And so it was basically just a way for Lily to have measurements and make stairs, right? So then Chris got in contact with me, and Chris was like, "Hey, dude, it's did you mean for all the things to happen?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I'll just print you off 4, send it out." So we all know that action figures right around 1981, 82, they went down from a 8-inch and a 12-inch scale down to O-ring, right? Which is how tall? 3.75 inches, right? So if you print off 2 11 to 34 blocks, you've got your 4-inch side here and your 3-inch side here. And since everything is divided into 3/4 inch sections, you stack 2 of them together, and now you have a 3.75 inch scale. So you know exactly how tall a O-ring figure is, or a Star Wars figure, right? So if you're building dioramas for it, you would know to scale 3/4 inches up above it to give ample head clearance. Well, so then off that 3.75 inch, I was like, well, holy shit. If you turn it sideways, now you're at 4-inch scale, because action figures have gotten taller with more articulation. If you stack it up again this way, you now have a 5-inch scale for 5-inch figures. Now you're at 6 inches for 1/12. Now you're at 7 inches for the larger, which are the current 1 to 11.6 scale. So 7 inches is, it's still not quite tall enough because as demonstrated with, where'd you go? Brynjar, right? So his ears are just almost there. So that's scale creep. But that's cool. You just go up again to 8 inches. So it's basically an action figure speed square that can help entry-level diorama builders be able to size out and scale their dioramas, because not only can you get height. So, for example, your piece of XPS foam, you can use. Let me see if we can. No, but you can get like your right angle for your distance from the wall for your width of your figures. So, for example, we know that this translucent eraser is approximately 3 inches wide at the feet, but the base is a little more. So I'm going to want to do 3.75 inch, right? But also from back to front, you can also measure out. Okay, cool. I only need 3 inches there. So rather than having to like get your measuring tape out or your speed square, or even like buy the tools to make the measurements to do the diorama, you can just go on my website, print it off for free, go to your local library, give them the STL file, or even like download it for free on a computer at the library, and then pay the library that has a 3D printing services to print it off, which they will gladly do. So I'm trying to make it as free and accessible as possible, because this is basically just an architect's 1, 2, 3 block, or an engineering 1, 2, 3 block. I've just modified it through like basic math and by accident to like fit scale creep on action figures, and to help like remove any barriers or boundaries in between people who are wanting to get into like design, engineering, to use it for like art, science, math projects, or even diorama building. But if my free tool can help a person have more access to something that I think is like incredible fun, dumb fun, it's awesome, it's foundational, it's something you can do with your kids, and now you don't have to spend any more money on tools to be able to do it. You just get your phone.
Yeah.
That's my goal and mission. But yeah, man. So that's my 11-234 block. In a basic nutshell, as like an action figure speed square. You can also use it for mini terrain building, because this scales helpful to scale for like tabletop measurements and like heights, distances, gaming. I've had people ask like, what do I do if I don't want one? I don't care that it's free. And it's like, great, cool. Why don't you print off like 20 of them, and don't care to take them down to your local elementary school, give them to the art teacher and say, hey, here's a bunch of like free stuff, have fun. They're like, oh yeah, I could do something good for somebody else. So with as dark and as foreboding as everything is now, I would rather spend my time being a light. I want to be a beacon, a lighthouse, and make the arts, sciences, mathematics, and design, engineering as accessible as possible for anyone as possible. Because
That's
I don't
cool.
think there should be gatekept for any reason. And I've already put my words where my mouth is, if that makes sense. But like, I've already made the webpage for a year. Yes, it's very cheap. It was done on Webador. Like I don't have the computer yet that can actually modify it, because anyways, but it's there. It's available. There's also a GoFundMe, because trying to bring like awareness of like free design tools is pretty expensive, and like there's behind the scenes stuff going on. But yeah, man, like there's a free tool available for everyone. And so that's my pickup, or that's my
That's cool, man.
new toy. Yeah.
That's pretty interesting, man. Very creative. I've been getting into some dio making myself recently. I don't really do it, but with toy photography, it's kind of like, you know,
Yeah.
comes hand in hand.
So
You gotta
if,
build some
if you're
environments.
if
So
you're interested in learning more, this Thursday on Figure Fight Club, we're doing a co-host special show. Viva la Goose, Viva el Goose, because I'm going to be doing a more in-depth look on the 11234 block, how to use it for dioramas, how to better use dioramas in toy photography, how to better use lighting in dioramas to manipulate it, because I'm a big diorama photography guy. Like, I like the engineering of all the things, right? It's like the numbers, the math, like all that just makes sense. The design. Actually doing it though, a little bit of executive dysfunction, yeah.
sure.
Yeah, man. So speaking of Sys 3D Arsenal, because he is the Chris Sisler over at Sys 3D Arsenal, SYS 3D Arsenal. He did the STL files for free. They were all based off my schematics, measurement, math. He also printed them off, mailed them back for free. He does like phenomenally cool work. Like, he custom made us these Figure Fight Club briefcases with
That's dope.
Figure Fight Club gold bars on the inside. Not
That's
just
cool.
that though; they're actual bars.
What?
Yeah. But he also has other briefcases that have like chemical things. So I'm building up my my van garage, as I'm calling it for now. From a lot of his products, because he's got this small stuff that people don't look for, like the yellow parking bollards and like clipboards and the tables and entire storage racks and whatnot. And phenomenal guy, phenomenal work. Yeah, he's. Thank you, Chris.
Well, that's cool, man. I'm gonna have to tune in on Thursday because I'm pretty interested. This is pretty cool. But yeah, you can have the tool and everything, but also you got to be a craftsman. You got to have a steady hand. You got to know how to paint, all that stuff, and it all comes in due time. I'm learning. I'm trying new things and everything. I feel like a tool like this could help me, sure.
Because
And it's free. Like, heck
so
yeah.
It's usually not the lifeguard in the water that actually like gives the person hope. It's the sight. It's the knowledge that that there's a person coming to help. Usually, what it takes to make the first step towards actually creationeering or like world building or even like scene setting or placement or whatever else is having a way to overcome the barrier of like, the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
You start by making bricks, a brick wall. You can very easily trace the template off of here, right? Once you make a brick wall, who cares? You've made a brick wall. Paint it. Don't paint it. Just leave it undecorated. Do what you want, but just know you already took that first step. And brother, that's the greatest fucking thing you can do.
It took me a while to just get there, to put the pencil to the paper and get the foam out and start cutting. Took me many, many years, but I'm finally starting to do it. I'm honing the craft, but I suck at it. So it's gonna take many years for me to get better.
The best tip I can give anyone, do not put like wire to foam. Do not put razor to styrofoam, whatever. Put pencil to paper first. Like draw it out in your head. Write it down. Like because if you just like all of a sudden go out and you get the foam and you start cutting stuff, you're this is fantastic. What am I building? Like
I've been there.
Yeah, and like just a notepad. Like so what I found helpful is like I'll be walking the dog around the neighborhood and like I'll see like a stone pattern on like the fence or the ground, and rather than take a picture, because I've got thousands of pictures on my phone, I've got ADHD. I actually draw the pattern out, on like one of those little like pocket pad things, right? I won't draw it perfectly. Like, it's just, a quick sketch to show me the patterns. That way, when I get home or when I get to crafting, I'm like, what am I going to do? It's like, I can just make a rock wall. I have patterns saved. And like, so, I'll do that with like brick walls, mosaic floors. It's a really good idea if you can to keep a piece of colored chalk in your pocket, usually pink, so that you can do like a chalk shade impressions if like there's a really fine detailed mosaic, so there's ways you can get inspiration, and like so I'm just trying to inspire people to have a free way to overcome the barrier in between like I don't have the tools. You don't.
Yeah.
This for entry level first time diorama builders or like people just trying it. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, I like it, man. This is really cool. So, how is your dio making abilities?
If you're going to be at Titans, I believe I'll have two. I'm still trying to see if I can get a table. Like the extra cost to get a table. God, but if not, then I will have one at Titans, and you'll get to see there. But my background in like jump craft engineering, redneck shade tree mechanic, oil field electrician, and automation tech, and also like military weird communications wiring guy. Yeah, like I've got a lot of skills that I can put into one little like 12 by 12 square that's no more than 18 inches high.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you can hold it down. I mean, you got the tool to do it. So, dude, I just read this comment from Toy Visuals. He says a 24 by 24 pink foam board hits for almost $50 these days. Is that true?
That's 4 of them though.
Oh, 4. Oh, I missed that part. Oops.
Yeah,
but still, that's a lot.
It is like so the Hope Depot usually has the pink foam board. They're called project panels, and they're usually only like $8 or $9 a pop, right? Which was expensive, but it was just a single project panel, right? And now those smaller ones are like 15 to 18 bucks a pop, and like the larger sheets are like priced out at like maybe like a $6 to $7 like a $5 to $6 a square foot. It's expensive as shit.
Well, here's the
thing. Like 10? Where are you?
Yeah, right. Doombot. Here's the thing though, is if you go out, I've done it. You go out, you buy the foam,
Mhm.
you buy the wire cutter, whatever, paints, stuff like that, and build something yourself. It
Mhm.
may not look like the greatest thing ever. It's going to do great in shots, but I
Mhm.
guarantee that you'll be spending less money doing it yourself than paying somebody else for their dio. But I'm always for helping other members, buying other dios, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it can get pricey. So you gotta, like we were talking earlier, you gotta know you gotta stick to your lanes and stuff like that. Sure, I'll buy a
Mhm.
dio here or there, but I also like to make the dio as well because it's something that I want to shoot in my photo, something
Right.
specific that I want that is not for sale out there. But if you want to go buy like another dio made from a quality dio maker, you're going to be
Mhm.
paying some money. And I guarantee you're going to be paying more money than you would going to Home Depot and buying some foam yourself. But it's not going to be as quality if you're like me. I'm not the greatest at it, so I'm getting used to it. It's a catch 22. But if you guys are going to make your own dio, here is a scaling tool right here that you could download um, and print out yourself to help you do the dios, which I think is really cool, Goose. A great creative idea. I'm gonna have to get one of those printed off for myself because I'm just kind of guessing. I'm like, oh, that looks good. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, so that'll help me hone it in. JB, you've been a little quiet over there. How's your dio making skills, JB?
I do with my son now. I don't really have the time to do any of that,
That's
unfortunately.
another thing.
Happens so fast.
Dude,
Yeah.
you nailed it right there. Time is like the enemy. Is like
Mhm.
I try to make stuff and I have zero time to do it. So maybe buying a dio is a better option. I don't know.
Mhm.
Well,
Um,
so what's unfortunate is that I think that the language surrounding like diorama building has become a little bit polluted and convoluted, right? Like time is more than just like what we see as an essence of passing, right? It's not a measurement of degradation. It's a measurement of investment, right? And we have become so accustomed and expectant upon like immediate results that we've kind of like lost the ability to understand the scope of the investment of time required to make anything. And
yeah.
like I think that being able to be reminded of that and like be brought back down to like the reality of what our time actually is. Like
Hmm.
everything
Well
is,
said.
yeah, everything is making us hurry up. There's flash sale. There's a hot drop coupon, flash mobs. It's like do it now.
Mhm.
What's your score? How far have you gone in
Yeah.
Pokemon Go? Like there's everything that's demanding us have immediate response to their call and action. Like there's almost no time for us to invest our own time in like restful hobbies and passions. And when we do, we lose sight of how much time it actually takes.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, and so you have to get used to like that patience. You have to get used to actually like zoning out and like just knowing that time isn't like a fleeting concept that's quickly passing by. It's like no, you're actually in it all the time, every time, but you
Yeah.
just don't realize the quality of that time until you stop.
I
And then
know,
you
man.
realize how much it takes to make a quality product. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been working on something right now, and I'm just trying to find whatever time I could squeeze in the day to just get something done. But it's you're right. There's an immediate gratification that we're all looking for. But I really recommend just all you guys in the chat. I hear you guys talking. You got the foam board, you know.
Mhm.
It, look up a couple of videos on YouTube and just how to, like you said, Goose, make a brick wall or something. I did it like a month ago, and it actually turned out pretty decent. And I was like, huh, okay, all right. That's all it takes. It's just getting, just getting the pencil to the paper and just getting something done, and being creative, spending some time, and enjoying the hobby as well. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I recommend to all you guys in the chat talking about. You have the board, like me. I was sitting on a piece of foam board for like, I don't know, 3-4 years, and finally
Yeah.
no, seriously, and like
Yeah, that
and like
happens.
the other month I was like, you know what, I want to like make something cool. And like recently I did a Frankenstein shot and a werewolf shot. I built like this just kind of brick step with an archway. Simple.
Mhm.
I did it in like, I don't know, took me a total of, with paint drying and all that, 10 hours, you know?
Yeah.
It's not the best. Yeah, I've seen way better at Legion's Con or whatever, but you know what? It gets the purpose for the figure for the shot. It looks good on the shelf. I'm happy with it. If I want something more quality, sure, I'm gonna go to my homie over here at Legion's Con and buy their Dio. I mean,
Right.
but
But
also it's in your budget as well.
but again, scope. So let's pause a second, take a step back, and let's realize like the actuality of what you did. You took something from the ephemeral surrounding of your imagination, and you actualized it into reality. So
Hmm.
you literally created, you brought new
Yeah,
into the world.
yeah,
Dude,
it was fun.
that's
It was
fucking
cool.
fantastic. Like that's the not like
Yeah.
that's what
And you
it's
know what,
it doesn't
Goose?
matter.
There was like a fear I had. I think that's what happened was like, I'm not like craftsy, and I'm a little artsy, whatever. But like I had this kind of fear that like, what if it doesn't turn out good? Like what if it's just like I spent all this money on this foam and it just looks like garbage, and I'm just gonna throw it away. I think I had that fear for a long time, and then eventually I was just like, I need some like new stuff for my figure photography. So I'm like, I gotta create something, and I did. Um, which Doombot is saying, show us the dio. It's in the other room. If you want me to go get it, I can go get it for you, Doombot. But I want to keep this ball a rolling. But anyways, you guys, Goose, that's a really cool creation. I'm gonna
Thank you.
have to watch your video on Thursday. I'm gonna have to get one of those printed out, because scaling, I have a problem with that. So I think this will really help me out. So I'm all for it. I think that's really cool. So
Thank you
uh,
very much.
but anyways, I want to move on. JB was the last one on the list to show his recent pickup. JB, I didn't forget about you, man. What you got for us?
Oh, you're fine, Jesse. It's all good. I'm gonna quickly do this because we still have to go through pre-orders.
Yeah.
I couldn't decide which one, so I brought both.
Oh,
The
you
new
got
Mattel
those.
DC figures, yeah.
I
Yeah.
want
Joker and
them.
All right.
Batman.
They look
All
so
right.
good.
They do. They are really good.
Yeah,
I
man.
even put a Batman's grapple gun and one of his batarangs behind his utility belt.
Oh, cool.
So he has
Okay.
that. And I'll show these off real quick. Joker, of course, has 3 different faceplates
Hmm.
for Batman himself, Flash, and Robin. And then he's got this really cool gun that opens up and has 2 missiles that actually
Shoot.
shoots. Yeah,
That's so
That's
cool.
cool.
yeah. So, but that's all the pick. That's my pickups for the week.
No, that's a good. Let's. I want to see him up close a little bit better.
Okay.
Ronald,
Yeah.
I've seen these at Target, and yes, this is the kids line,
Mhm.
but they look pretty good. And like for the price, there's no ankle rockers, and the articulations not is what we're used to, but they look pretty good, man. You know?
Oh, believe me, for $13, you cannot go wrong with these. Like they're like sure,
Precise.
there's no bicep swivel, there's no ab crunch, but
Yeah.
I've always said for years in my collecting time, I've always said sometimes the basic figures can always be the best, and these guys give you just enough to pick up if you find them in
Yeah.
store. I know some of them, especially the multi packs, have been hard to get. I recently got my shipment notification of the Superman, so I've got that one on the way.
Nice.
Soon. But yeah, these are definitely for anybody who loves DC. Pick these up; they're totally worth to purchase and add to your
Ooh.
DC collection.
All
Dude,
right.
even for like fodder, like $15 for like a quality fodder figure.
All right.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, they're $13. They're $13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
they're
with tax
great. I
wherever
mean,
you live in.
Even
But
better.
yeah, they're
yeah,
doing. I
right.
mean, they've got Jokerized Batman that's purple, and then they've got a full black suit Batman as well. So you have options. I'm gonna pick up that
So, are
missile real
you
quick.
interested? Are you interested in picking up the the more adult, whatever they're calling it, DC stuff that they're going to come out with? What is it called, Ronald? Adult Collector Edition.
Yeah.
Oh,
See?
DC up
yeah.
all night.
Up all night.
Mhm.
No, dude. No, I mean, their playability right there. I mean,
Mhm.
I was thinking about getting these for my son. I should probably pull the trigger on it. They're fun.
Oh, I bought one for my little siblings, and my little brothers, they love them very much.
Yeah, man. Well, that's cool. Good pickup. I like it. I'm excited to see where Mattel's going with this DC line. So I don't know. We'll see. What about you, Goose? Are you excited about what Mattel's doing with their DC stuff?
I am I'm
Right
more
on, dude.
excited about the fact that they're making action figures at a price that's accessible for parents to buy them for their kids.
Right?
Nobody wants to buy
Yeah.
a $27.99 Spider-Man and give it to an 8-year-old. But
Yeah.
if
I know.
or
Yeah.
a $27.99 Batman, whatever, a $12 Batman Joker.
Yeah. 12,
Hell
13
yeah.
bucks. Yeah, all day.
But what's really aggravating is that now it's like $12 to $15 is the old like $1.99, $2.99 action figures
I
when
know, right?
we were kids. Like,
I
how
know.
that happen?
Yeah.
God.
I know we're paying 35, 40 bucks now when it used to be $12. Now it's like
Yeah,
35.
like hell,
But
like even so, I will never understand why some action figure companies like Mythic Legions, Zestray, Hasbro, like still get away with like single arm, joint, right? Like for as good as action figures are, and the fact that they're like, oh, we're making them for like just to pose and set, and it's you're paying for the detail and the time, and it's like I get it, but then it's I don't see it as like itself as $60 figure. So then they throw it's like accessories and stuff, but like
yeah,
it's cool. I like it. It's fun, but like yeah, I really appreciate this breath of fresh air, just like a cheap, fun action
right?
figure.
Yeah.
You can
Something you could strap a firework to and throw it down the skate ramp, you know what I'm saying?
precise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Well, I know some people don't like that these do not have ankle rocker, but as you've seen, I was practically balancing it on my hand. So, like, you can still get them in a neutral stance and some
Yeah.
action poses, even without the ankle articulation.
Yeah, and these
Yeah,
are
man.
the basic ones. So we're at that weird spot where we're still getting McFarlane and Mattel, but
Yeah.
going
Oh, that's
forward, there's
cool.
gonna be no McFarlane, so this is gonna be your only option for domestic DC. And to see that these are the basic, and they're from what I'm hearing, they're gonna go like the WWE route, go basic, and then elite, which would be the more adult ones, and then ultimate, which is the high end ones, which are gonna come out every so often. So just seeing that this is like the bottom, like the other ones are gonna be so good. Like
Yeah, I'm
because the
excited,
scopes
man.
are there, and I'm seeing them better than the WWE basics.
Whoa, okay. All right, guys. We wrapped up our recent pickups. Let's jump into our pre-orders of the week. What do you say, Ronald?
And let's do it.
Let's go.
Pre-orders of the week.
All right. Once again, thank you, Dig. It's Figs for our awesome videos. I really appreciate it, man. I went first last time, so I will get the ball rolling on this one. Ronald, you got those links ready?
I sure do.
You ready to rock and roll? All right. So I went a little out of the box from what I normally pre-order. I mean, I guess I didn't. I don't know. This guy is just weird, creepy, horror-esque. I don't know. I think it's from a video game. Ronald, like, help me out with this. I'm not sure, but it's been out for pre-order for a little bit now, and it's been like selling out. And then finally, I was just like, you know what? I better get my hands on one before they officially sell out everywhere. But it's the Black Myth Wukong from InArt. Was it the Yakasha King? Right, Ronald? Am I saying that right?
Sounds about right. Yeah, no, you are not wrong. This is from a video game. Unfortunately, I have not gotten around to play this one yet, but everyone that has played it has liked it. It was one of the, it was expected to not win because Expedition 33 won, and it was a clean sweep, but it was up there. Definitely, top 5 games of last year. Definitely up there.
So I heard that, Ronald. So my buddy at work, he played the game. He freaking loved it. He was that's all he could talk about when he was playing the game. But I haven't played the game personally. I have no clue who this character is. But like once you start looking at these photos and once you get an in-art figure like in hand, and you see like just the posability, detail, the quality and craftsmanship, that's when I'm kind of like, oh man, this figure looks pretty thick. Yeah, man, it looks really cool. I love me some like evil looking demon guys, whatever. I don't even know what this thing is, but I think he's gonna look really cool on my shelf. So I pulled the trigger on it. I was like, I gotta get this guy because InArt's kind of crushing it right now. So I don't want to get that FOMO. What's that, Goose?
You said the magic words. I think it's gonna look cool on my shelf.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna fit the collection. I got a little shelf of the bad guys, the red demon guys, whatever, whoever they are. Most of them are kind of Mythic Legion in that realm, but Mephisto is gonna go up there, all that stuff. So
that does look really good.
Dude, this thing it comes with these weird spikes that you could pop on or off. It's got to be like that game. Yeah, man, the tendrils of evil. Yeah, it looks sick. The photos look really good. I think that this thing is just going to be a quality figure that you're going to want to fiddle with, take pictures of, do whatever you do with toys, strap a firecracker to it if you want to, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, but if you want to your toys, go ahead. But what do you guys say? JB, is this up your alley? Is this your kind of thing? I'm assuming no, but
I was gonna say the first image, it really looks like it could fit with your Predators. Like it could be a part of the Predator universe. In a way,
throw a
especially
Predator mask on this thing, and oh man,
especially that last image right there at the bottom, Ronald, like that one down there. Yeah, that one really makes it look like it's a part of the Predator universe. Like it could be one of the elder Predators that they serve.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I like what you're saying. This is good stuff, man.
I always like the idea of if it's a video game you never heard of, it's always cool that you can just pick up a figure from a video game you don't know about, and then it gets you interested in the lore behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that with my Mythic Legions. When you get a Mythic Legion figure
Mm-hmm.
obscura, whatever, they come with a little booklet, and you read it, and you're like, "Oh shit, that's cool," and you learn a lot
Mm-hmm.
more, and you get more interested. What do you think, Goose? Is this something in your ballpark or what?
That definitely is. Like
Mm.
it looks cool. It looks fun. I think I'm waiting on an in art Batman Arkham
Mm.
Origins from
Ooh.
Kaiju when it drops on the re-release in Japan. Like I might have to ask him if we can just switch it over. This
Yeah.
it's cool. It's unique, but so one recent trend that does aggravate me though is the recent like non-flexible long hair trend. Like even if the hair is partially flexible, like God, I just wish there was a way to make the hair softer because there's
Yeah.
a number of
I
like yeah
I think this is going to be a softer material. Like I was showing you guys, I got this in art Catwoman here, and
yeah
it's it's got some bend to it. It's not crazy or anything, but as you can see in these photos, there is segmented hair pieces. So I'm kind of thinking,
oh
you can get some
Yeah.
playability in the hair there, but I don't think it's going to be like soft where you can move the head around everywhere. But I
right
hear you, Goose. I think they need to look into that for sure.
like
But
a God like a what was that the Agatha Witch figure
oh, from
from
Marvel Legends.
yeah pissed me off. Like you couldn't do anything with that head. You know they
Yeah, a lot of Marvel Legends have that. Like it's just kind of harder plastic hair, and it's like you can only move it just a little
yeah
bit. I was the same way with the Scar Son of Hulk figure. Like the hair looks really cool. It's coming down and stuff, but like you can't like move its head. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, oh man, just make that a little softer plastic, a little pliable. But I don't know, man. This thing looks like you can get in some really cool poses, and it just looks wicked. And just get it in a cool dio, and I think it will look cool on the shelf. So that's what is up. Stormfire saying is what this guy is missing is a face hugger on his face.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, I believe so. I think Gibbs is saying doll hair is unmatched. He wants some doll hair up in here. Come with a little brush, so you can brush it. Yeah.
Yeah, and this figure is look like it's gonna be amazing. In art has quickly become like the gold standard for a lot of
Dude, yeah.
people.
Yeah, man.
Like you see the name in art and it's gonna be quality.
I've been
Yeah.
on the hunt. I've been debating whether I want to get their Batman Arkham Origins figure, like that one, but
Mm.
it's a little bit too tall, like in scale, to really go with
It's a big
anything.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a
Yeah,
little
Diggs
overscaled.
Diggs was
So,
showing it off one day, and it's big. He says it's a bigger figure, but he's like, dude, it's worth it. It's such a good
it is, and
Batman.
it's 7-inch scale for sure. But I mean, I still will pick it up. But usually, like I said, I can go to a toy store around me, like collector stores, and I usually find stuff like that. So I'm hoping I get lucky and find it.
Yeah, man. Good luck
yeah
on that one for sure. All right, you guys. That is my recent or pre-order of the week. Is the I don't know, some Wukong guy from InArt Studios. It's really cool. Uh, I know nothing about it, but it's gonna look cool on my shelf. All right, Ronald. What is your pre-order of the week?
Oh me. You guys know me, and there is something I haven't talked about in a few weeks, and I am going to fix that right now because we are going to talk about
Let's
JoJo's.
go.
yeah
You knew it was coming.
Been a minute.
JoJo's.
Yeah.
And yeah, this has been I've been talking about this one since there were black and white prototype like render images coming out, and the pre-order is live. right
All
here.
right.
Sideshow has him. Let's see. It's Bruno Bucciarati. You know, the leader of Passion, the Deuteragonist, the other protagonist in Golden Wind. Basically, you know, everyone's favorite mommy.
Oh,
But
it's
this guy
12
here,
inch.
like, yeah, it's a 1/6 figure.
1/6 scale. Okay.
1/6, 3/0, so it has cloth goods to it. And
Mm.
of course, they had to go all out. A lot of changes from their other ones since Araki likes to, you know, really emphasize the supermodel physiques of all his creations. And yeah, no, this was definitely very fashionable.
Very.
Mm.
Very, and you know,
Not
loaded
ready
with
to
accessories.
walk the runway, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I know. This was definitely when he stopped going. He stopped making Muscle Man and just went full on Twinks.
You better
I mean,
work.
I mean, can I say that Ronald's went all 12 inches of JoJo? Can I say that?
100%.
On the minimum, on the minimum. But yeah, look, and then you got both of them right there. So both of them scale beautifully. I always thought Musharati is taller than Giorno, and just look at it.
They're
Yep.
really great looking figures.
Yeah, I know, and hopefully, you know, part is this part 5? Yeah, this is part 5. Part 5 is, you know, one of the better parts, one of my most favorite parts on the higher end. So hopefully, you know, they keep it coming. Look at all the accessories. He has the zipper you could have him coming out of course, cell phone. The story takes place in the early 2000s, so you know, cell phones look like that. It was probably a Nokia. You got Coco Jumbo and a good amount of hands. Unfortunately, no sticky fingers with them. But same way, that's his stand. That's his ability, his powers. Hopefully, with people buying this and the whole hype behind Steel Ball Run, you know, the stands aren't far behind. I know that's been a major complaint I've had with the SH Figure Arts, that it's just the characters, no stands. Oh yeah, Storm Blizzard's got it. This guy definitely could rock the blue steel.
100%.
Merman.
Real quick, I just want to interrupt. It's officially a collection Nexus episode. Klanibal is in the house. He's saying, "JoJo man, what's up, Klanibal?
Mhm.
Happy Monday. It's good seeing you on here." Ronald, I'm going to interrupt and ask our guest Goose.
Yeah,
Do you get Bizarre? Do you JoJo Bizarre Adventure?
I do not. Like,
Mm.
I think the last good anime that I started watching was well, it was like a Lone King I don't know, but a Shield King. It was one of those isekai series where like this dude was dropped in, and you're like, your weapon is a shield, and nobody likes you, and we're all gonna conspire against you. Yeah, and like that was years ago, and it was old. And like, dude, there's so many good animes out.
So many.
So
So many. What about you, JB? Do you get Bizarre?
I've seen the anime of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I'm more of a Dragon Ball fan, and also recently bought more so Baki Hanma as well.
Ooh, yeah, no, I got that the Storm Collectibles or the Storm Arena Baki. I got the
Yeah,
figure
that's a good.
first. I'm like, this is a good figure. Let me
It's a
watch the
good
show,
one.
and the show is it's also bizarre. It's
there
also
are
bizarre.
so many like seasons and series and like
They
storylines.
they
It's
did-
crazy.
Yeah, they definitely made it hard to like. I'm like, okay, where do I start? Do I start with Baki? Do I start with, this one? What's the proper way of watching this?
Right.
You watch the original first, and then you watch. I'll send it to you, Ronald, later on. The correct order you're supposed to go in, just to help you out with it, man.
Yeah, start with episodes 31 through 73, but only through minute 29 of episode 73. Then you have to pause
Right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's where a lot of things are going nowadays. There's so much like convoluted stories and stuff. It's like hard to keep track
Yeah,
anymore.
you got to start a season
Mhm.
4 and then and then go backwards, and then
Mhm.
Yeah.
season 1's actually the end of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cool, Ronald. I think that this is going to be awesome on your shelf for sure. Are you all in on this series, on the whole line, or
Oh well,
any they're going to make?
for these
Yeah.
they only have
Yeah.
2, and they're both on
Right.
pre-order. So as of right now, I
Mm.
am 100% in.
Okay, there it is. I knew you were going to say that. I just had to confirm. Cool pick, man. I appreciate it. I love getting Bizarre up in here. Let's get Goose on the big screen here. I want to know what his pre-order of the week is. Which we have. You sent it to me. We have it all queued up. Just give us your elevator pitch.
One day. Oh. So I never thought that my collection would include anthropomorphic animals. Right?
I love them. I can't
So-
get enough.
When when I saw the savage lizard dudes, the Lemurians, I was intrigued.
Yeah.
And then, I saw Jaeger and I was like, man, and then I missed Jaeger and then I got Brynjar and it's just fantastic. And then I had this idea for my world that Brynjar, cat dude, and hopefully Jaeger when I get him, and one other person should like team up to have like kind of like a adventures. And so
Okay.
all of a sudden there's this company called Lotto Toy, and they released a couple other anthropomorphic little figgies, and then I saw Margaret, and so Margaret is a librarian mouse, and I was like, man, that's hilarious. If these two like ferocious feline Therian warriors, and now they're like a little librarian mouse that goes along with them on like these adventures. But so to me, it's the quiet mousy ones that are the most dangerous, right? Like, so knowledge is power, right? And so libraries are centers of power. And so if you are well versed in manuscripts and dark arts, alchemy, whatever, that you can travel with a very select few grimoires, probably more powerful than you let on. And so for like my own like personal storytelling, a sexy badass like power mage mouse with 2 Therian warriors would be a badass squad. That, and I have a thing for librarians, and
I mean-
and apparently mice. Good God, it's sexy. Woo!
They're gonna be
They're
calling
like,
you
"Hey,
the
like,
mouse
paint
king.
me,
Right?
like paint me like one of them French mouses."
French mouses. Yeah,
If
I
this
love it.
room's a squeaking, don't come peeking.
Oh fuck.
Oh man,
What I want to know is is the tail articulated? Like, is it a bendy tail?
Yep.
That's what I want to know. What?
Bendy tail.
No. Better be bendy.
Yeah, it's a bendy wire.
It's got to be, huh?
Oh wait, no, it's a ball joint.
It looks like a ball joint on it.
Yeah, it's a ball joint pegged in.
from the
Yeah.
other Lotto figures I have, they were not bendy, but
Oh,
those
no,
were
okay.
Real?
those were foxes, I believe. The first one they came out with,
Mm,
it was
Yeah.
a fox, and it was not
Dude,
bendy at all.
Yeah, I do want to get one of the boxes now. But
Well, Ronald's
Really,
selling
right.
stuff, so
And of course,
uh,
I guess the money shot here,
the cake shot. Yeah,
cake shot.
skirt,
That's
little mouse cake.
yeah,
Oh, there's the
that gray
box.
one's
There it is.
yeah, that's the one I have, and that tail was oof.
Yeah, no, you
Sometimes
can't
I
do
just wanted to get
any.
rid of that tail. I'm like, it's in the way.
Mm.
But
How's
besides the tail, everything else like amazing. Tight joints. Double elbow, double knees, bicep swivels,
yeah,
everything.
they're
All the articulation was on point. But
really,
that
really
tail,
good
nice?
figures. But
yeah, they're
yeah,
good figures.
Fun.
Mhm.
Looks fun, man.
And loaded
Oh,
with accessories. This one, especially this one, looks like is packed with a bunch of stuff.
mhm.
Mhm.
yeah, little
That
alchemist, alchemouse.
that's
Yeah,
but
Mhm.
it even has
Uh,
its own little storage
Mhm.
yeah,
right
dude.
that's
there.
cool. I
Toys
like
with
that.
accessories and toys with the toys are exceptionally cool.
Yeah, I like that. It's really cool. The
Goose, I do want to
functional
ask you this
storage.
this quick question for you. How are you a Conan fan?
Yes.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
I was making sure because I'm like, you should buy the Heroic Signatures Conan figure that Big Bad put out a few months back.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's about $90.
Yeah.
I of course got one, and it's like a really good figure. It even scales with your Marvel Legends, surprisingly.
Really?
Yes. And it will look good, and it's detailed like where it's detailed enough where it will work with your Savage Crucible as well. So
Mm.
Right on.
I've looked at that figure, JB. It
mhm.
looks really nice.
Oh, it does have single joint elbows, but it's got
Mhm,
all the range to where you get enough posability out of it. Really good.
nice. Will it
Yeah,
look
and like
good with this mouse librarian alchemist?
Well, you could have Conan, carry her like with both of
Oh,
his arms out, or
there
put
you
her, or
go.
hang her on his shoulders.
Over
the
the
only thing
shoulder.
that
There it is.
you can do is buy both and find out.
Yeah, this is true. This is
Yeah.
true. Uh, Ronald, you have the other one. Are you getting this one?
I have the other one, and it's another one where I was one and done
Oh yeah,
because I,
try it
I
out.
had to answer questions when it you know when my girl saw it posed up, and I was like this is what you
Um,
do on Monday nights. I'm like well
Ronald, to be fair, don't feel too bad because I bought the Boss Fight Studios Red Sonja, and my wife, she literally gave me the eyebrow, wondering why did you buy this?
Oh,
Oh yeah, dude. I love that figure. I bought it.
So I know the feeling.
It's because you could take all the armor off, honey. You could take all the pieces off. That's why I bought
when are you a furry? I'm like
it. It's a mouse lady. I love it, dude. I think it looks awesome. I love the detail in it. I love the
Oh,
paint
look
in
at
it.
that.
It looks really good, Goose. I'm all for it.
Mhm.
I'm not good. It's not going to fit my collection, so I will admire it from your shelf, Goose. But
mhm.
I think it's a good offering for sure. How much is it, Ronald?
I think
Mm,
like with tax, like
so-
the pre-order, it was like 65.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's
That
not
is
bad.
not a bad price at all.
That's
Right.
not bad. For everything that you get, accessories, the case you could put it in, the paint detail articulation, I think it's a good offering for sure. It just won't really fit my collection. So, JB, are you gonna get one?
Probably not. I think the red Sonja was enough to upset my wife, so I'm good.
Oh, dude,
Dude,
you should introduce her to my Coffin Collectibles collection because I've got Chaotica, Lady
oh yeah,
Satanist,
me too.
Hellwitch. Yeah.
Me too. Yeah, that Red Sonja is like a PG figure, so compared to some other stuff I've seen
Yeah.
out there. So yeah, no. We got Doombot on here saying, "Dang, she hot. You with the furry? You with the furry, Goose?" I think he's asking that.
I I would be. Dude. If
He will be. I mean,
yeah,
he's
dude.
getting this, so
Like
I guess so.
it's man. Like I don't know. Like
Got him stumped.
if you take
Like,
your
hey. We said this many times before. You know, we don't kink shame here.
No,
Okay.
no, not at
So-
all.
but
You
like
do
if,
you.
you know if you take your collection too seriously, then it's not a collection anymore. It's a task.
Mhm.
It's like,
Well
but like
said.
all respect people who who are like, man, that's a cool figure. It's like I'll play with it once, sure, but it does it belong in my collection? No. All right, cool. But it's people who are like, God, that's fucking dumb. Why? That's
No.
that's
Oh my
stupid.
No.
The hell, it's like
Get out
no,
of here. Get out.
don't need to positive. Yeah,
You
be
got to be
positive.
careful. You got to be careful, Goose, because once you go furry, you can't go back.
Ooh.
Oh, I heard it was once you go furry, you come in a hurry.
I cannot confirm or deny that comment, but sounds correct. I don't know. I
Oh,
love the
man.
little mouth tail. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the way I see it, I'm like, do I have any other, mouse figures? I never
Yeah.
bought the Rat King, so
I did. I was thinking like she probably would look good with that, with the Mouse King. I was kind of thinking like throwing her in like some sort of sorcery kind of mythic legion something, but it's like I, I don't know.
You could put her with Mickey Mouse to make Minnie jealous. Because companies
This is true.
have made.
This is true.
Yeah.
John's got a good point here. He says, "Does it belong in my collection? No, but does it matter? No,
No.
no. You
Not
do
at all.
you, man." Well, good offering. I think this is pretty cool. A Goose, when you get this figure, hit me up. Let me know how you like it.
All right.
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
do.
I want to know. I want to know if it's worth the $65 you paid for it. I think it is. I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, and our last for tonight, JB, our guest host of the evening. What is your pre-order of the week?
Well, mine is, the usual line that trends. It's, of course, a Marvel Legend because I mean, to be fair, I had a ton of pre orders to pick through. And so I'm like,
Nice.
let me pick the one that I know is going to have sentimental value to me. So I
Mm.
went with the brand new deluxe Marvel Legends Green Goblin from No Way Home. And I picked this one because Spider-Man 2002 was my first memory ever going to the theaters.
Really?
And
Wow.
it's always
Okay.
been my favorite Spider-Man film ever since I was a kid. And so for Hasbro to finally give us a proper 2002 Green Goblin figure with
Mhm.
everything he needs is just amazing. And especially for $56. Like that's the price that the first one was. I do have the first one, and
Yeah.
I like that one a lot, but this one is definitely a must. It was a must pre-order for me. Like I could not pass this
Yeah.
at all.
JB, this is the Green Goblin that we wanted them to release the first time, but we got the
Yes.
other version. Still cool, but I wanted this one. So
To
I hear
be
you.
fair, before they revealed they were doing this one, I actually took the purple tatter clothes off of that Green Goblin
Uh-huh.
figure and I put the helmet head on him. But
Mhm.
now it's like, okay, I have this one in armor, and then the other one can be with the tattered clothes back on.
Yep.
So
hmm And this one's got ankle rockers, so it
it
can sit on that
does.
glider a lot better.
Hmm.
So I'm super stoked for that.
Oh,
I'm with you on this one, JB. I definitely pre-ordered this one. This is the Goblin that I wanted in my collection. It looks like a pretty good offering, and if it's anything like the other one, then I'm super stoked for it. And it comes with this cool blast effect. Whatever.
The
I want more heads, hands, all that stuff from Marvel Legends, but I'll take what I can get. So
I'm
Um,
glad they're including a complete set of hands this time around because they
yeah,
didn't do that the
I know.
last time. And then with ankle rocker, see, you can stand them up straight. That's what a lot of people had problems with the first one because it didn't have ankle rocker. So you couldn't stand up straight and recreate him telling Aunt May to finish the
Yeah,
prayer. Now you can.
dude. That look at this picture. This looks so sick, dude.
That
It
is
Like
is
I
so amazing.
cannot
It is
wait.
beautiful.
Yeah. JB, great pick, man. Ronald, is this up your alley? Are you gonna be getting this one?
Oh, this is I'm heading back to Marvel Legends just for this one. It's one of
Right?
those that I've kind of retired from Marvel Legends, but
Hmm.
you can't say no
Yeah.
to Willem
No,
Dafoe.
you can't. Not with this release for sure. Oh, I also did hear talks that Hasbro was going to do a brand new Tobey Maguire Spider-Man that'll actually match this one. So
Oh, there we
we
go. All right. Yeah, I got the Toby that they did a couple years ago or whatever. Looks great, but
hmm
this is gonna look great on the shelf as well. Goose, are you in on this one?
I would be if I collected Spider Man, because that looks like a good definitive Green Goblin. I'm
Mhm.
that's
Well,
bad.
well, Goose, if we go back to what you said before the beginning of the show, sometimes it's better to collect something and see how it is. So, like, even
True.
if you
Mhm.
don't have a big Spider-Man collection, this is something like you could be like, okay, if I buy this, I can mess around with it, see if I want to continue doing more Spider-Man, or if I don't, hey, I could just always, resell it.
Yeah, it's a rabbit hole, though. I mean,
It
ask
is.
Ronald. He's got a million Spider-Man, just like me.
hmm
But
A
I've got a
million,
I've
come
got a pretty
on,
good Spider-Man collection
only about
myself.
okay,
80.
maybe
Come on,
80.
it's
All
still in
right,
the double
sorry,
digits. Still in
I
the double digits.
exaggerated. You know who's got a really impressive Spider-Man collection is Deep Lake Makes, man. He can like
hmm
his shelf is like holy cow, dude. I think he's got them all. Um, but yeah, Goose, like you said earlier in the episode, you're not really a Hasbro Marvel Legend guy. I agree with you. I cherry pick when they come out with something like this, something that we've just been wanting for a long time, something like JB remembers from the theater and it looks this good. I'm on board. I'm going to pre-order it. I'm going to cherry pick this one out of the lot. But yeah, I think this looks really cool. Uh, yeah, good pick, JB. Anything else, JB?
That's all for me.
All right, dude. Yeah, the box looks good too, man. Looks great.
hmm
Every once in a while, they get me. Hasbro just, I'm like Ronald. I step back, I kind of, let my wallet breathe a little bit, and then Hasbro goes, "Hey, you know, dangle that carrot. Hey, got you back, and then I'm back."
hmm
Every so often they do.
Every so often, I've definitely taken a step back from Marvel Legends, but that 2-pack of Venom and Jeff the Shark, I had to pre-order that one. I don't really care for the
hmm
Shark, but I want that Venom, dude. That Venom looks so sick. And then this one for sure, JB. So great pick. Um, did you win? I think you might have won tonight. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey.
Ronald's JoJo pick was pretty epic, so I don't know. I might give it to Ronald. Anyways, you guys, that is it. We got to know Goose. Go check him out on Figure Fight Club. He's going to be on there this Thursday talking about his dio making device. It's been an awesome show hanging out with you again, JB. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And everybody in the chat, thanks for keeping that chat alive. Um,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I am Jurassic Jesse. Jurassic_Jesse is where you can find me on Instagram, posting whenever I can. I've been a little busy lately, so I've been lagging on that. But it was a great Monday night hanging out with you guys. I really appreciate it. JB, why don't you tell us what's up with you? Where you been? What's going on in your world?
Um, Basically, like I said, being a father now to a almost 7-month-old son, so I've been doing
Yeah,
that.
dude.
But everybody
Yeah.
can find me on at JBTM_reviews on Instagram, and then you can find me at YouTube at JBTMR. I try to post like Jesse does. I try to post as much as I can on Instagram, but I've been kind of lacking due to personal things going on in my life. But I'm trying to catch up on all that for sure.
Heck yeah, JB. Well, keep up the grind on the YouTube channel. I think we're gonna stop on by pretty soon, right, JB? You want to tell everybody
Yeah,
about that?
if you can tell your audience about if you want to, if you want to tell them.
Take it away. You do it. I want you to have the honors.
So I am going to have these two gentlemen here, Mr. Jesse and Ronald, on my channel. July 26th. I think we said you guys at 5 o'clock, so I said 7 because time difference and all that. And it will be a great show. And I will try to have, like I said, I don't have everything in order, like what the topic is and stuff, but I will be sure to get that to you guys. Hopefully this week. As soon as I can.
Is it going to be
But-
mouse figures, mouse lady furry figures? Like, come on, let's go. No,
Mouse furries.
no.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Is bring your own furry
we
bait.
might need to change that up. All right, so there it is, you guys. We will be on JB's show soon, so keep an eye out for that. We'll be dropping stories, all that good stuff. Thank you, JB. Ronald, why don't you take it away, and then we'll let Goose. Actually, Goose. I don't want to leave you all alone or in the corner there. Tell the people once again just where to find you, what you got going on, all that good stuff.
Word. So you can find me on Instagram at InitialGooseCreations and at the_NoCo_toy_guild. You can find me on Figure Fight Club on Tuesday nights on the live stream Open Mic Night. Feel free to jump in the chat or on live stream, show off what you got, your pickups, talk toys, have fun. Friday nights, either I'll be like co-hosting if Talib's working late, or I'm usually in the chat like bullshitting with everyone, having fun, plastic journey. But this Thursday at 9 o'clock Eastern, which is 8/7/6 Pacific, I'll be on the co-host special night, Viva El Goose, where I'll be going over diorama building, photography, the 11234 block, how to better use dioramas in your photography, scenes, setting. And then, and so if you're around Colorado, I'm also a panelist at the Fort Collins Comic-Con, where I'll be talking about like the actual physics and the scope of scale and scale modeling, and in like diorama terrain building. So I'll be presenting on both days there. That's in August, like August 13th and 14th. So yeah, about like 5 weeks or so from now. But yeah. So cool. That's it. But yeah, Bigger Fight Club, InitialGooseCreations, and NoCo Toy Guild. Woo.
Love it. Thank you, Goose. I appreciate it. Hey, Ronald, we might have to get the Infinity Gauntlet of Figure Fight Club guests going, huh? We've got a few. We need to get some more, right, Ronald?
Oh, I think we're gonna need 2 gloves for that one.
I know, right?
You got quite the roster there.
I know for sure. Ronald, send us out, dude.
All right, and me on Berserk _69. Everybody that's been in the chat, thank you so much. Keeping it alive, keeping the conversation going. If you're still watching or you came back to finish it on the replay, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. We are slowly inching our way to 500, which is kind of a milestone number. So help us get there. We all have goals, and that's about it. I find my way into anywhere they're talking action figures, and I will see you guys next Monday. Correct?
Let's go. We will
All
be
right.
back in 1 week.
Okay, see you then.
Collection Nexus. Yeah!